Niners! Hey, Pete Gorman, you're right too. Great win. The team needed this kind of game. Good to be tested every now and again. Keeps you grounded. See, because the 49ers can now wonder, well, we dodged a bullet out there, man. Can't be half-stepping like that every week now. So, yeah. And, the Giants are going to be pissed off. I think they're going to go home now. They got to come all the way back out to the West Coast, or the West again. They're going to be angry. And actually, they were coming back on the, on the Cardinals. I don't know. Did the Cardinals finally win that game? Well, by the way, as Rudy came in and eloquently pointed out last week, yeah, we're sitting on top of the NFC West. They just got through winning the game, right? And they played a division rival. And I forgot about that. Means that if you didn't pay a division rival, then you will be second place, even if the record's the same. Rudy, there's no question about who the division leader is now, is there? And the question has been brought, where is Jim Everett? The question now is paging Jim Everett. Fam, listen, let's get serious. Tonight, make it short and sweet. As you know, after the games, we always do. Brock Purdy progress, number 1. Offensive standouts, number 2. And defensive standouts, number 3. And the game ball, who you going to give it to? Okay. Brock Purdy, I'll give you my assessment real quick. Brock Purdy, a game where he seemed a little less Purdy-ish. You know what I mean? He did some good things, but his streak's been broken. No 2 TDs this particular week. He missed them. He had 2 TDs. They were laying right there for him. All he had to do was hit them. So he'll be okay. Brock looks like the kind of guy that's going to work on being perfect. So I'm suspecting that he's in the back of his mind right now. He's going nuts because he knows he had those shots. All he had to do was put it in the right place. So Brock will be right. I'm not worried about him. I give him a B- this week. Well, no, I'll give him a B+. I can't give him an A, but give him a B+. He still got it done. Offensive standouts, Debo, Christian McCaffrey. I'm trying to think of, those are the usual suspects. George Kittle did a good job today being all-around George. Juwan Jennings, because I just like him. Juwan made a clutch catch, and also he knocked the bejesus out of a Ram. He got flagged for it, but I enjoyed Juwan Jennings and his intimidating factor. He's that guy on the field that you need to bother other people on the other team. He does a great job at that. So, yeah, Juwan, Debo, and Juwan, Debo, and, of course, that man CMC. Defensive standouts. It's so funny because Demo, everybody in the secondary did some things that pissed you off, and they did some things that make you feel good about him. I don't know who to give the ball to. Fam, I'm going to stand down on defensive standouts. I don't know who to pick. Talanoa looked good out there. Oh, wait. Isaiah Oliver. Should we give Isaiah Oliver a shout out on this particular game? How bad did we talk about Isaiah Oliver before the cuts? If they would have took a vote, most of us, including myself, would have voted, no, he can go. But that's dead cap. We don't want to do that anyway. Isaiah Oliver had a great game. Some key plays. Fred Warner as usual. Listen, remind me if I miss anybody, okay? Rakeem says, damn, our defense has us set up. Going to Giants game, we're going to slaughter them, and we get to go home, too. Yeah, we can relax. At least our Thursday night game is after traveling about. We can just stay home, relax, kick back, and play the Giants. The game ball. God. Wow. I'm really worried about Ayuk. Did anybody hear any reports? If you have, please pass that on. He didn't look like himself. That expression on his face. You know how Ayuk celebrates everything on the sidelines, right? He was not in any mood, it seemed, to play or anything. He just didn't look like himself. So, game ball. I'm going to give it to Brock part of this ball only because his cool. Brock remained calm and cool the whole time. He never shows any nerves. You notice that? But I don't know if I can give him the game ball, can I'm gonna let Debo and McCaffrey split it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That's me. Now you you can. Yeah, Rakeem, I'm telling you, man. I really it's worrisome. I understand. Hey, Mark, come on in, Mark. Singing ooh la la, ooh la.
Ronbo, hold on.
Yeah,
Ronbo,
Mark.
Ronbo. You know what, Ronbo? You know what? I was on my way to work the other day or this morning. I didn't get to watch the predictions of everybody, but I just want to apologize to Sharon's mother because she told me that I heard about the score that she gave, and I'm like, oh, come on, man, we about to wear the Rams out, man. She don't know what she's talking about. She does.
That's not the first time
They
she's done
almost
that.
kicked our ass.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
For the first half, they was right. They was all over us. We couldn't move the ball.
yeah.
We
So
couldn't stop them.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Well, Purdy, he missed a few throws. The third one I fell to my knees. I just couldn't
I
believe that
know.
one.
I know.
But
Debo was so open.
Kilo's still, yeah, Kilo's still, he's still, you can still throw at him. He's still
Yeah.
sorry. Uh, the game ball goes to McCaffrey and Debo, like you said.
Mm.
Defense, Isaiah Oliver gets the game ball on this one.
What
I
he
think
special?
Nick
Okay.
Bosa's heating up a little bit.
He is.
Uh,
He is.
I think
I
at the
think
yeah,
next week.
the second half he started to get pressures and stuff like that.
And you know that thing when
Uh,
Nick bounces off of
third,
people and right where he wants to go? He was spinning and bouncing off of the
yep,
offensive lineman, going right where he wanted to go. I haven't seen him do that. That was the first time this week. Good,
yep,
good.
yep. So I don't know how the Giants, because they came back, they came all the way back and won it. So I don't
Get
know
out.
how
No,
they're going
really?
to deal against the Giants. Yeah, they came back and
Damn.
they won 31-28. So,
Phew.
but we should be fine. I prayed to God. I said if we can get out of this game, I'll be okay. I was a little nervous towards the end because all those penalties.
Yeah, I
I
know,
think the
right?
refs were hating on us a little
We
bit
started holding up.
because we're a
Yeah,
physical team.
I know, but you keep calling holding.
But
No holding.
yeah. All right, Ronbo, I'm gonna get out of here. Let everybody else come in.
All right, Mark. Appreciate
Get
you,
a game
fam. I'll be,
ball.
ba-
All
I'll be
that.
back tomorrow night for Raw for the first time in a
All right,
long
Ronbo.
time. All right. All right, Mark. And Big Show says that performance by Purdy doesn't beat Chiefs in Super Bowl 207 17-25. Oh, man. Really? Those overthrows can't continue. You know, I could see he was really upset after he did that, though, Show. I'm not sure what was going on with him. He hasn't been missing those throws up until today. So I'm not sure what's going on with Brock today. I'm worried about Ayuk, though, because he made that throw. He'll be okay. I really think so. Evan.
Ronbo, I wrote a
Evan.
little poem for today.
You what?
I wrote a little poem for today. I'm gonna
All
read it
right,
to you.
let's hear it.
All right. Same old sorry ass Rams. SoFi filled with Niner fans. McVay called the field goal on the last play.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what it is now all day.
You know what? Because of 49ers,
He ruined,
he was just being mean. The 49ers are
he,
7.5 favorites. He takes the field goal, and anybody who bet on the 49ers to win, McVay just took their money. Low
yep,
down.
he ruined my score prediction for sure. I would have been
Yes.
closer, but
McVay, you
yeah.
dog. You were supposed to go for the touchdown.
I hope they remember that for next week or next time they play. Sorry.
you know. Yeah, no, we got to get him for that. That game was way too close. Well, they come in our house next time. Let's see what they look like. So,
Yeah. So as
but,
far as the Purdy,
yeah.
it's his 10th game, and he's technically a rookie. Give the
Is
guy a
it
break.
10?
That's
right. This
I think
is
that
10.
was his 10th,
You're right.
and he's undefeated in the regular season. Give me a break with the criticism about Super Bowl stuff. Like we don't need to be talking about that yet.
Yeah, that's true. Show that's true. Let's let this kid get acclimated fully for at least one season before we start to handle out heavy criticism. That's why I said, you know what, he'll get it. He's only been around for like
But anyway,
10 games.
my offensive game ball is going to the O line because they kept Brock clean.
That's right.
And
he gets sacked
and
today.
Brock, he took care of the football, no turnovers today, so they can split that.
Yeah.
And Moody on special teams, of course. And I was really hard on this guy, and I was really hard on this guy on the defense. But I'm going to give the game ball to Oliver because he showed out today.
And Jake Moody too. Let's give him the game balls. Him and Oliver. Those are two guys we both were really worried about, and they came through today.
Yeah.
Moody's becoming straight money. We can't call him Moody Booty. We got to call him Money. Jake. Wait. Money Moody. That's it.
Yeah, and we still need to clean up those penalties, and our D line was scaring me in the first half when Stafford was just sitting back and just doing what he wanted.
Picking us
so we started blitzing, and he got rattled.
Yes, that's what we're supposed to do in the first place, though. He was supposed to be rattled. Damn, that was scary.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those boys up front, but you think with 4 they'd be getting home with the names that are on the back of those jerseys.
Well, yeah. Let's see what they look like Thursday night because that was not good.
Yeah, McVay had a game plan, of course, and he's not a bad coach. I mean, I'll give him that for how much he does piss off. He's a pretty good coach.
Yeah, he just gets way
and
too much love.
yeah,
you're right.
Cooper Kupp might have lost his job because that kid, he did everything for the offense today. Yeah.
I mean, that's the worst thing about it. Cooper's going to join. Nakua's going to stay there, and then Cooper's going to join him. God.
Well, did you notice that once he started getting hurt, their offense stalled out?
Yeah. Nakua?
Yeah.
Yeah, they started body slamming him enough. He finally did. You see him on the sideline just a few minutes before the game closed? I thought he was crying. I was just leaning on his coach's shoulder. He was trying to talk. He looked like he was in tremendous pain.
Hopefully, Ayuk's not seriously hurt. I mean, we're on a short week, so, we got to – hopefully he'll be able to take care of his body. And, let's not underestimate the Giants. It's still early. Like, we were kind of were thinking we were going to roll on the Rams pretty easy, and, they gave us a fight, so.
Damn sure did.
Let's stay humble and what's up with Isaiah not even seeing the field today? I didn't see McCaffrey come out once. Sorry,
Jordan Mason?
Is he hurt?
No,
Isaiah
Kyle
Mitchell?
just won't let him play.
Yes, yeah. He needs to give those guys some work because, God forbid something happened to McCaffrey and those guys are going to haven't seen the field all season.
No action at all. What happened to Elijah Mitchell? Kyle?
Yeah,
not one carry?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know what's going on.
Kyle's he's gonna ask some questions. They're gonna ask him. The media's gonna ask him some questions about that. But we're gonna go. Evan, see you tomorrow night, okay?
All right, Ronald. All right, shout out to the usual suspects. Let's enjoy this win tonight.
Got to. Thanks, fam.
Night.
Okay, boy.
What's going on, Ronbo? Another victory.
Yes, indeed. Hold on a second. Okie 9 says, Cowgirls, Washington Eagles, all 2-0. Huh? Oh. Cocoa Puff says, can't believe Giants won 31-28. You know what? I thought they was going to win that game, K-Boy. But go ahead, fam. We'll talk about them later. I thought the Cardinals were going to win that game. Damn.
Yeah, they was up big time. I didn't even know they won until the last caller said they did. I was like, oh, they came back. I was like, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I need to go back and look at that game. I stopped paying attention to it. But yeah, Rob, it was a good victory. I was a little concerned in the first half. The defense had to wake up. In the second half, I'm kind of glad they did. My game ball goes to that was good. That was good. The offensive line was a good game ball. I give them. I didn't even think about it in that way, but I got to give it to Debo and CMC. They show what we are capable of when both of them can go off, and because it was just I was kind of so on the game, but they kind of came alive in the second half. I say the defense ball go to Lamore. He had the interception. I know Oliver had the interception, but his was a little bit more impressive because he jumped the route on that interception.
Yes, they didn't bounce off nobody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it was kind of like Oliver kind of got a gift. He was, it was a heads-up play on his part, but he really didn't do anything to cause the interception. He just kind of dropped in his hand, but that was a true takeaway that Lenoir had, and I had to give the defensive game ball to him. And special teams came through, and Brock Purdy, man. I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where I have seen enough that he's going to be the franchise quarterback. He's getting. I know he only played like 8 games, 9 games, or whatever the case may be.
Today was 10.
He
finally made it to 10.
Yeah. So I mean, he's the perfect quarterback for Cal's system. That's why Cal like him so much.
Exactly.
Cal gives him layups and he takes it. He takes what the defense gives him in offense. He just got I don't even think he got a really complete understanding of the offense yet, but he's getting there. But he reminds me of Brady when Brady was in year 1, 2, and 3 with the Patriots. He just did what he had to do until he learned how to play in the NFL, and after that, he was lethal. That's who he reminds me of Brady back in the day when he took them to the Super Bowl when they were playing against the Eagles and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean,
he'll get there.
He's just a solid.
Yeah.
Right. He's just a solid quarterback that doesn't have a lot of mistakes. His mistakes is overthrowing, like today. I mean, he had 3 home run hitters and he missed all 3 of them, but it didn't kill the team.
No.
Now, if that was Jimmy, which I love Jimmy would have threw a pick, just like he threw a pick today for the Raiders in the red zone.
Yeah.
And I can't say nothing bad about the quarterback play. And if he can continue to do that for the rest of the season, we'll be there at the end. We'll be in the NFC Championship game and possibly a Super Bowl, because I'm looking at all the games that was played today. I'm still thinking we are the top team in the NFL. That could be a little knee-jerking on my part or whatever. It may be a little bias on my part. But what I ain't seen, even the Cowboys was kind of suspect today. I seen a little bit part of that game. I mean,
wait. The Cowboy game? Is that over?
Yeah, they won 30-10, but they played the Jets without Aaron Rodgers, and it was 30-10. I mean, it wasn't dominating, but it was kind of like our game almost, I think it's just, I think we are a top 5 team right now. Just what we got going on. If we can stay healthy and avoid injuries and things of that nature, so.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I'm worried about BA for that matter too. I'm wondering if is he okay?
Yeah, I am too. I don't know if that's a shoulder separation or a stinger or it just I don't know. They say he had a neck issue on the broadcast. Maybe he had a crook in his leg or something that was going on over the last couple of days that just came up and
he was okay
and the shoulder is messing with him.
He hit the ground and all of a sudden he came up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
and he might have a neck strain or something like that. So, but I'm gonna let you go, Ronbo, man.
All right, fam.
Because I know you got other people on the line ready to talk about the victory, but they got their little nitpicking parts of what the 49ers
we got to do that.
so.
That's what we do. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do Monday Night Raw though. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right, Ronbo.
Okay, boy.
Yes,
He's back. All right. And 678, you're in Georgia.
Hello.
Who is this?
Donna Bell.
Donna B, get in here.
I'm calling from my mother's phone. She loves you.
Oh, yeah. Say hi to Mom for me. Hi, Mom.
I sure will, but I don't want to come in here and talk about his fans trying to run out of the room.
Oh, God.
So a couple of things, Ronbo. You know me. I'm boycotting the NFL this season. Now, I did come to your show, though, because I love you.
Well, thanks.
And at the time I came, it was right before halftime. And, child, your face did not look happy.
I was not.
And so I'm like, what's going on? See, like the defense was asleep. Was that what it was? They
were awful. They could not get any pressure on Stafford. He was doing anything he wanted to do for that first half, entirely what he wanted to do. And I said, I know we're better than this. And he was carving.
Right. What do you think it was, in your opinion?
I can't believe the professionals. Donna Bell, did the 49ers finally get tired? Rams aren't even as good as they were last year. They might have went in there with that mindset and was kicked back, laid back, just going through the motions. We just came back from Pittsburgh. We're a little tired and worn out from traveling back and forth across the country. Let's just go out here and see if we can get this done without any effort. And then all of a sudden they woke up in the second half and they looked awful different. So I'm thinking, y'all came out here thinking you was just going to run over the Rams with no effort. See?
So they was taking plays off? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, they just looked like they was going half speed half the time. The offense was kind of normal, but the defense, they weren't aggressive until the second half. God, I was upset.
Okay. Yeah, I'm boycotting, but I had to come to your show. And so now that's first thing. Second thing, can you so the first half we was sleepwalking, and the second half we was taking care of business?
Yeah. It looks like we could lose this game, guys. Maybe we ought to play. It was like they got a wake-up call. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, good. They got that wake-up call. Now, see, it's Cowboy fans in the comments. I don't know why, but I tell y'all what, week 5, we'll be the season, and then we'll see then. I already know what's going to happen. We finna mud stomp y'all like we always do, because y'all are stuck with Dakota Prescott. That's your best bet. And we finna eat y'all alive. So
they'll have an attitude for the
5,
Cowboys.
we'll be the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they in the commentary talking about they the best defense in your dreams. Defense can't play the whole game for the offense and the defense, baby.
Amen.
If that's Mike McCarthy's idea of a winning, or what do you call it, Dak friendly, which just means they dumbed it down like he rode the short bus as a kid.
Yes.
No offense to anybody with special needs, but still, that's basically what they did. So the defense, they're going to keep handing the ball back to Dak, and he's going to keep giving it to us. And that's okay. We'll take it.
And aren't they running the ball a lot more in Texas? I got to go watch that game because they're not letting Dak throw the ball as much as he was either, from what I understand.
No, I told you they dumbed it down. They called it Dak friendly. That's Dak insulting.
That's the name for dumbing it down.
Try that on us. Yeah, try that on us in week 5. We be to see you, Dallas. Don't you worry. We'll be. Are they coming to us or we going to them?
They're coming to us, unfortunately. I like going to Dallas because when their fans get upset, it's just something to behold.
I know. I love it. Stephen A. Smith is a special friend of mine.
I know, right?
I love it. But and my last comment is, so we won. And that's all that matters to me. Yeah. So our defense. Now, my thing is, let me ask you this, and then I'll let you go because I know it's other people waiting.
Okay.
What do you think about, could that first half brain fart for the defense, could that have any Wilkes issue in it?
See, that's the debate. That is the debate right now. Wilkes has got this thing about the secondary playing far too far off your man. In a zone defense, you do play off a little bit, but not to be so far out you can't make a play.
Right.
They got to adjust that. And I think Demo did.
And blitzing every down is not a good idea either. No. Because you will get beat sometimes with that blitz. Because
they'll time it.
You're bringing everybody in. And then last but not least, I know he got booted from a couple of teams, and it mystifies me as to why they would bring him in here. With our defense, we number 1 in the league. Why would you bring him in? I assume he didn't fare too well with the other couple teams he was with. So why would they bring him in? I mean, Isaiah Oliver did do something today, so I'm going to be kind to him right now.
I know, right?
But, I just wanted to call, and I knew you give me the tea on what was going on.
Well, anytime. I appreciate you, too. Well, in fact, we'll be back tomorrow. And, we won this game because we woke up suddenly. Because the 49ers were dragging through that first half. They did not look motivated. Yeah. They did not look excited. We were doing things that are uncharacteristic of the 49ers. Nick Bosa is still trying to play.
Yeah, I saw your face and your comments. He was like, oh, come on. I was like, oh, Lord. And I just came up out of it. I couldn't do it because your facial expression and your comments told me everything that was going on. But the one saving grace, hallelujah, it was right before halftime. So I said, okay, we got 2 quarters to clean this up, and we better clean it up.
Did too. They came back like gangbusters.
Okay.
Donna, I'm so glad to hear from you again. Say hi to Mom, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Good to hear from you. Yeah, this is my mom's number. So when you see 678-687, this is her number. She let me use her phone because I was calling you.
Right. Appreciate you, Donna.
I'll tell her you said hi.
Please. All right.
Okay. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Yes.
See you week 5, cowgirls. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Bye-bye.
Donna, have a great night. Oh,
You
funny.
too.
And Travis DG, is this check out Travis Dog? Kyle getting cute with the play calling again. He hasn't learned a thing from the 2 Super Bowls he blew by not running the ball. Well, he mixed it up. I think it might have been closer to equal. We ran the ball quite a bit, though. And McCaffrey was running the ball more than I wanted him to, actually. J. Fellahard, 2-800. Silence of the Lambs. Oh, God, I wish I would have been able to say that. No, beat me to it, God. I gotta do that for Rudy. Rudy, I'll be over to see you in a bit. You know I ain't gonna go. I am not leaving without giving you a dig. Ah, God. Z, get in here.
The dark one is here.
See, that's why I don't say that. I'll allow you to go ahead and say that. Don't say it. Let Z make his entrance.
I got to. I gotta let them know. I'm here.
See,
Talk to me.
you know, I mean, we're giving that assessment of, we want to know how you felt about Brock's performance tonight, defensive and offensive standouts tonight, and your game ball. Where's that going?
I don't want to hear nobody saying Brock can't throw a deep ball because he threw it. He just overthrew it. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy to see that.
Yeah, I
was happy to see that.
His arm's not weak. People always assume, because Kyle Shanahan is very strict about his offense, people always assume he never throws a deep ball. Do you know why that is? He ain't got an arm. Dude, watch the game. One of the reasons why Jimmy got mad with Kyle is because of that. Jimmy's throwing the ball hard today all over the field. And that's why I knew he could. And Brock can too. He just missed a couple of times. But still, I mean, Brock can throw.
Yes, he can. He definitely can. He showed us that. And I got to say, I was happy of Brock's performance. He was basically coming at his show, showing us he can do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Not just being a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? Mm. So I was happy with his performance. And I'm proud of that offensive line for holding him down, because technically they didn't do all what they did. They didn't do that well what they did last game. You know what I mean?
Well, they got no T.J. Watt over in Los Angeles. T.J. Watt is something else. I mean,
right.
Boy, McKivitz doesn't want to play him anymore. Or McKivitz learned some things from him last week, maybe.
Definitely. And there's one thing, it's one gripe I got with the Niners is we got to stop with them penalties, man. We got to control ourselves.
I know.
It's the penalties is the reason why they got 30 points. Though.
I mean, Jay, I still got a question also about that shoulder that Juwan dropped into that Rams chest. He called that a crackback block. No, it wasn't. Juwan stood right where he was, and the dude ran right into him. How's that a crackback?
Right. I liked that. That was a nice hit. I ain't gonna lie.
God, that was pretty.
that was gorgeous.
Bam!
That was bad, man.
Yes.
And if you want my game ball, I gotta give it to the game ball is. I gotta give it to Christian McCaffrey for running the way he ran.
McCaffrey's always gonna run that ball hard. Him and Debo they're just different colors. They both run that ball. Oh, they be running hard. Right.
Man, other than that, man, let's get ready for Thursday, and I know it's gonna be a hard game because we traveling and we got to turn around. I want to see them.
No, the Giants got to come to us. That's our first home game this week, Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They come to us, but we still got to get ready. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We still got to get ready.
Because if they came back on the Cardinals, which I didn't know, they must have been doing something. I got to go watch that game now. I always watch the team before anyway, but still, what'd they do? I understand Saquon got hurt.
Yeah, last couple minutes in the game, he got probably a little ankle problem.
That's bad.
But we gotta be ready for Daniel Jones because that man know how to hate. He be running with that ball crazy. But that's Wednesday or Thursday when we talk about that. But like I said, great game, guys, and let's get ready for Thursday.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to come in before you know it, too. Can't wait. All right, Z, appreciate you, fam. We'll see you tomorrow night if you got time, though.
You already know, Dark will always come back.
All right. Night, fam. And speaking of Sharon, Sharon, you got some praise tonight for your mom.
The mom just said she was close.
Yeah, and she was right. You know, when she does that, her intuition, it actually is very, very, I mean, it's good. You know, every time we jumping up and down, I was just, oh man, we gonna mop and wax the floors with the Rams. Are you serious? I said, Sharon, ask mom again. Is she serious? Did she really want to keep with that score? Mom knew what she was talking about. We had to fight and battle for every point we got, and we just got away.
We did.
God.
That was sweating bullets for a minute. I thought they were having our number for a minute. They were just running the ball for a minute. But come halftime, they woke up. Yeah. First touchdown we got, and then after that, they started dominating us for a minute. I was getting worried. I was like, oh, what the hell?
Actually did.
I was like, oh, come on, Niners. This is not you. Wake up. And they woke up after that interception. I was sweating bullets. I don't know about you, but I was sweating bullets.
I was real, because the embarrassment. You know how, Sharon, you see all these Rams
I was getting nervous.
Chat all the time? They would have took over tonight. We couldn't stay in here together tonight. They'd have been all over us. Oh,
but I just loved it when they sacked Stafford. I was like, yes, there you go.
Fred nailed
Finally.
him. Drove him into the
dirt. Yes, he did. Fred nailed him hard. I heard it.
Yes.
But it was sweat and bullets game there, boy, because I was like, oh, my God, come on, Niners.
Picked him off twice. Well, the first pick wasn't his fault, but that second pick, right there to Demo, jumped the route. Boom!
Yeah, but I had to give my game ball. I'm going to give the game ball to Oliver because, he's a newbie. And he did his thing, first game. So he gets the ball. So I'm going to spread it around.
All right.
So, everybody gets the ball. And I'm going to give the Niners a B-. There's some things that they need to clean up and get ready for Thursday.
Oh.
And let's try to clean up them penalties. Some of those were so unnecessary calls. So
I know.
They really were. The refs was cheating. Yeah. They cheated on that play. And I'm like, come on. And then that the catch, IU catch, I think he caught that. And then they said it was an incomplete. But if Shanahan would have threw the flag and reviewed it, they would have called it because I think it was a catch. But they did.
They haven't actually told us how much time is necessary. And sometimes they say the ground can't, but you have to remain in possession of the ball all the way to the ground. I thought he did. His hand hit first, and then he went down, and the ball squeaked out.
And I think Kyle needs to rotate some of the guys from the offensive line and put Mitchell and Jordan Mason in, because if you don't, they're going to be kind of rusty. What's going on with them? Why aren't you letting them play?
And we need McCaffrey for week 17. Kyle.
Yeah, that we do. You should pull some of them out, give them a break and a rest, and put in Jordan Mason and Mitchell. That's what we have them for, to substitute.
I mean, didn't let Elijah play at all. He took 0 snaps tonight. I wonder what he's thinking.
Yeah, he took some, and Jordan Mason didn't play either.
No. But Elijah Mitchell usually gets
I wonder what's going on with Kyle there. He's going to get a lot of questions asked on that one.
I can't wait to see his answer.
A lot. Like, what's going on with the other two, that you have? And, I mean, come on, Kyle.
Sharon, do you remember that year that they asked Kyle about Dante Pettis? Because Pettis didn't get in the game, he got him 3 times. And Kyle played like, oh, I wasn't aware of that. I'll have to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle, you
Dante.
dog.
Whatever everyone is. And what about Jimmy and those 2 interceptions, boy? I'm glad that he ain't part of our team no more.
Well, they got behind. That one in the red zone was really ridiculous. But when they get behind, he made one good play. Devontae Adams, that was all right, but everything else turned to poop.
But and another thing, I think a little bit. I know Brock had like clear openings to get those 2 touchdowns, and he overthrew them. But I think it had to do a bit maybe of the crowd noise. Maybe he couldn't hear or something.
Yeah, he'll iron that out.
But he'll get it together because
Yeah,
he
I don't
can probably sit there on the bus back home like really think.
He probably can't wait to practice. Anyway, Sharon, give my best to Mom. I'm going to tell you what, I'm at Monday Night Raw. We'll be back tomorrow night.
All right, Ronbo, let's go Niners. Get another win.
It's Thursday coming up. All
right, Ronbo.
Night, Sharon.
Bye.
Here come the Rams listen, Josh, we have already beaten you with your whole arsenal of weapons, your first string. Your defense was a lot better than this one. Josh and the Rams, you guys have lost how many in a row? So don't give me this Cooper Couples with a lot of those teams that got beat. Josh, away from with that, man. Thanks for the confusion. But Josh, come on, man. You guys don't start with the Cooper Couples if you had been here. Hey, Lorenzo.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Lorenzo, man, I was sit back here and enjoying that win. It was hard fought, harder than I wanted it to be. But you know, there are divisions.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game for a little while.
Yeah, for the second half mainly.
It didn't have to be. It didn't have to be.
I know, right?
It wasn't bad. I think it was a wake-up call. You know, it was one of those games that we could have lost. You know, so I'm glad we pulled out of it. I think they'll be all right from here on out. You know,
it'll build character, Lorenzo. They needed to go through that. Actually, that was good for them.
Yeah, I thought the second half kind of showed what it would have been like. We should have had him by a couple more touchdowns, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Nobody knows that better than Brock.
He'll work on Shanahan,
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the meantime, let's trade everybody. Let's trade Nick Bosa, fire Kyle Shanahan. Yeah.
Chloe, I see you. Hey, you know, we're going to do that every time. Remember, we didn't want to keep Isaiah Oliver either. I was one of them people. I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah. We had gotten rid of him.
Yeah, he had a solid game.
Good game.
He made like a key stop in the first half too. I thought, you know.
Yeah, he did.
Who's that guy? Yeah, it was like,
who's 26? It's 26, right? Who is that?
Yeah. Then you got an interception right after that. Yeah.
So, whoa.
But he was making some good tackles, good hits, you know.
Well, you know, he'll be fine now. It's confidence. Maybe that's all he needed to get together. So he should be cool now.
Yeah, it was kind of stressful for a little bit.
It was seriously stressful the whole first half, Lorenzo. I was dying.
Well, we're sitting on the back like, no, I think that we're all like, they'll be all right. You know, sure enough, you know.
I think they really didn't take him seriously.
I'm not
Lorenzo.
really. Yeah.
I wonder about that.
Yeah, that's. And Rams actually might be pretty good. I mean, they put a beat down on it. Was it Seattle last week?
Right? They did.
You know, I mean,
I didn't take it seriously.
Pittsburgh
I think our guys didn't
pretty good too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet that's what happened. You know.
Well, Lorenzo, you're feeling about Brock Purdy, defensive, offensive player. You kind of hit on that already, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I liked Brock pretty much the whole time. On offense, I thought. McCaffrey. I thought Debo had a solid. You know, he was solid.
You know,
he was wide open too. You know, if he could have had that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he would have had that touchdown too. You know, he was wide open out there in the end zone. You know, almost 5 yards out.
Yeah.
So he would have had another touchdown. Yeah, he was already there. So that's
Jawan Jennings. That was a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, I like that our guys are getting open out there. They'll work on that. Brock's not going to keep missing that. I don't believe it. He'll be all right.
Yeah, Ayuk on the right side, too. Remember, that was like a good 30, 40-yard gain, too. He would have had first down. Instead, we had to turn the ball over, you know.
Forgot about that Ayuk shot. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, the first one. The first one he missed.
Right, that was the first one.
Yeah, so he missed it.
Jennings was the
and
second.
Then after that, he missed
Debo the third. That's right.
Yeah, he missed like 3. And then 2 of them would have been, you know, Jimmy would have had 2 of them. That defend Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. No, really. He wouldn't have missed all 3 of those. But
he might have had 1 interception, but he would have had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, man. You know what's so funny about Jimmy? You threw an INT, but he came back and immediately got that shot back. So, you know. But anyway,
I was impressed with that 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
That 2-minute drill was impressive right start of the half, you know, or the end of the half.
145. That's
So I
right.
was
That
tired
was a
this quarter.
2-minute drill.
Tired,
145.
yeah.
And they drove out down the field like they were serious, finally serious, and got
Tied
it
it up.
done.
Yeah, tied it up. And that's right there. That we got these guys. We got them. The defense got to snap out of it. But they do all right. Well, that is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, wait till Nick gets in
professional
game
football.
shape. Yeah, I think Nick, by the time he gets another week or so, he started looking like Nick at the end of this game. Give him another week or so.
Yes, I'm cooking up some victory green chili stew here. So.
We thought you were chopping something. Yes.
Yeah. That's what's going on here. But other than that, I always enjoy a good win,
Yeah, I think they didn't take the Rams seriously as they should have. So anybody that thinks the 49ers are going to take the Cowboys serious, they will. They'll come in with an attitude for the Cowboys. I don't know. The Giants.
Cowboys. I mean, what?
Tired.
The Cowboys, they beat who? The Giants. I mean, the
Jets.
Cardinals were putting a beat down on them for a while.
The Giants,
Today they beat the Jets without Aaron Rodgers. And it took them a while to get going there. So I'm not taking no damn Cowboys.
There's no point in being afraid of them because you know what?
I think the Giants. Yeah. I think the Giants should probably beat by a good 20, 30 points this week.
Don't say Lorenzo. We got to go, though, fam. You know what we do after the game.
All right, have a good night. Bang, bang, Niner again. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Appreciate you, Lorenzo.
Enjoy the win. Later. Bye.
Bye, fam. Mr. Block Ice. Okay, so what was your pros and cons in this game? Hey, it's like somebody said earlier that the 49ers had to go through that, which was good. Because that develops character. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't continue to put the pressure on. Make it happen. You're better than this team. Now play like it. And then they finally snapped into it, and they got it done. That was the pros. The cons of this game is, man, there's a few. I'm a little concerned about Kyle's usage of personnel. I guess he knows what he's doing. I always say that. Hey, yo, Bill.
Well, the comment of Cooper Kupp. We had a semi-injured Brandon Ayuk. If he would have stayed healthy, we would have blew you out of your house. So don't give me that if we had Cooper Kupp. Number two, you were holding. You got away with holding calls, hugging Bosa all day. But that's not going to help you on the next game you play us. Number three, Kyle. And foremost, you got to know when to run a play. You got to buy with one. You got to know that McVay's going to give you the game. You got to know when to take it and run with it. So he didn't pay attention. He was so mad he wouldn't pay attention to one of those plays. And
flags were pissing him off.
Yeah, we just own them. And for your comments, ready to go. And Rudy. That's full of booty. It's our house. In case you ask a question, whose house? Niners' house. Thank you very much. You can make all the excuses up in the whole wide world. You took an L, and kind of glad you took that field goal at the last second. So you got to meet us again. So by that little last second, you better add from 20 to 30 to 23. I'm going to say 40 to 10 your next score, and the Niners are going to beat your bricks off you.
Bill, you're right.
I promise you that one.
They're not going to take the Rams lightly next time. I really think they did this game. They came in here laid back and relaxed. We got a game on Thursday, guys, so we can probably win this game going 90%. As a professional, they would never do that, but I have a feeling they did. Because how come they played so much better in the second half?
I think they drank the Kool-Aid that they owned the Rams, was sitting back laughing, but all you did was make them mad. You're going to meet us at the end. We're going to run you out of your house, out of our house, at our stadium, back to where you ain't got no stadium. You got to come back to our stadium and leave. What's that? What's this? SoFi? SoFi. Rams, you got to go back to the 49ers SoFi Stadium after we beat you at the last game.
Change the Lo-Fi. The thing is, that field goal at the end, Bill, if you bet any money, the point was 7.5, right? 7.5 points. And McVay ran his kicker out there to cut that lead to 7. I said, oh, you mother. If I was betting on this game, McVay, I'd be looking for you after the game. I'd be wearing a ski mask, and I'd have a baseball bat. No! I lost money in that game.
That's going to be a blowout. This is going to be a blowout. I hope you have Cooper Kupp so we can own Cooper Kupp too, so the Niners can smack you guys around with Cooper. And I would hit no excuses. Oh, Stafford died. You just owned. And forget about making the playoffs, because Rams, I don't see you making the playoffs. I mean,
we play the Rams.
I mean,
Cooper
come
Kupp
on now.
might be back for the next game. Don't we play the Rams in the next 4 to 5 weeks?
No, I think it's the last game of the season.
No. The Rams games, both games are kind of close together, as I remember.
Let me look that word up real quick for you, Ronbo, and tell you the answer.
Josh is still talking about Puka under. That would have been. Okay, Josh, you can't throw the ball all the time to either one or
January 7th.
Oh, January
7th.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
January 7th.
Yeah, bring Kupp back, and we'll be actually better off at that time as well. So no, Josh.
Yeah.
Listen, Josh, by the way, how many times have we beaten you with Kupp? Every time except for one recently and a long time ago. Josh, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to concede and say, well, you're right. If you guys would have had Kupp, I guess we would have lost that game. No. Puka did the same thing. Anyway.
Add 3 more picks to the equation, Ronbo. If you would have had Kupp, Niners would have had 3 more picks. That's the only thing. So, Josh, let's cut that down. He would have missed his rookie guy that he'd been throwing to, and he overthrows Kupp a lot. So, it would have been 3 more interceptions, Josh. So you should be glad Kupp wasn't there.
And Nakua is actually, you know what? They've got that tight end. I forget his name. He's pretty good, but he's not Nakua good. So, okay, next time we see him, it's going to be Nakua and Cooper. All right, it should be a better game, but the 49ers will take that seriously too. So, okay, good.
It'll be a blowout, and he'll be crying. Anyways, give me a Niners shout-out, and Josh, stop drinking that Kool-Aid.
Niners! Yeah, Josh, just stop. Bill, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, Kupp. Man, Frank's in the middle of a sandwich. He's got to wipe his mouth. Frank.
Ronbo.
You knew it.
What's up, baby?
Frank.
What's up, Ronbo?
You know, man, we're 2-0.
We 2-0, baby. That's all I got to say, baby. Hey, but look, I'm going to be quick. I know it's short and sweet, but shout out to you and the production and my whole faithful family. I love y'all, but just quick on the my buck game ball goes to the O-line. They did a heck of a job.
Yeah, that's
they did a heck of a job.
All right.
Heck of a job. Purdy, man, he played a good game. Besides them 3 overthrown passes, it happens. He was just a little, right there, I think, Debo not a little fast enough, man. That's what we need, that speed, man. So I don't know if, Danny Gray would have, had that route. He might could have got that ball, but, it happens, man. He overthrown 2-3 passes. But other than that, man, he kept the ball out harm's way. You know what I'm saying? He threw some nice contested passes, man. And, so, Purdy, man, he just reminded me of Brady, man. Like, nothing don't rattle him, man. He just, and what I wanted to see him, and I wanted to see him play from behind, Ronbo. That's what the talk. I want to see how he carried himself from behind. He marched down the field before the halftime, man, and went there. I like that, man. So I see good things, man. Like, we just got to stay healthy. The defense, I think it was more so that the Browns got a lot of rookies, so we didn't really
who we're dealing with.
We don't really know them. But the secondary, Jai, skeptical and had me a little worried. But then again, I'm gonna say I gotta give Steve Wilkes credit, because the second half we did hold them only to 3 points. So the defense woke up in the second half.
And got a couple of picks.
They're gonna take time for everybody. Get it together. The most important thing, we won. We got the job done, man. And that's it, man. Besides them 3 missed throws from Ayuk, from Purdy. I think he had a good game. Besides that, he had a good game. So
On to the Giants, man. You know, we got to put this game behind us. On to the Giants, man. That's it. On to the Giants, baby. One game at a time. So Thursday night, let's get ready. You hear me, Ronbo?
I believe they're ready too. They got to know. They'll take the Giants more seriously. I hope.
Oh no, definitely. He definitely gonna throw about 2-3 touchdowns. We got like 2-3 touchdowns on Thursday coming.
He definitely gonna make up today. Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna make up for that.
It's all timing and rhythm.
That's it, man. Kyle trust him, man. Kyle trust him, man. You can just let him rip it, man. And y'all can just, he just orchestrate. He like Steph Curry out there, man. Y'all can just out there orchestrating, man. And all things, Kyle, please, that Elijah Mitchell. Oh, I know you probably trying to save him because he injury prone, but just put Jordan Mason there. He fumbled in the preseason, but this is the regular season, Kyle. Let him get a little touch, man. Just let him get a little touch, man. Stop running McCaffrey like that.
I agree.
Too much. He running too much, man. So, but it's cool though. We 2-0 faithful, man, and love y'all, man. Y'all continue to stay faithful. Stay safe, and I love everybody on your whole podcast. I love everybody. Love you, Ronbo.
Love back at you too, fam.
Fish sandwich for everybody. I'm about to give them. I'm in the lab right now, making fish sandwich, so it's coming soon, y'all. Fish fry.
I knew it.
It's going down, y'all.
Gotta be fish sandwiches on this night. Celebration time.
Fish sandwich for everybody. I love you, Ronbo. You on tomorrow? You on tomorrow?
Be on tomorrow. Yeah. Looking for you tomorrow. We're going to go over this game.
I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?
All right, fam. Looking forward to it.
All
right, Frank.
Okay. All right, good night, man. All right.
There goes Frank. It's always fun. I thought I saw something. Okay. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Rob, how's your night going?
Michael, it's glorious because the fact of the matter is you got to be miserable if the Rams beat you. That's embarrassing. I was scared.
Oh, miserable. That's like a nightmare. That would have been like a nightmare for us. I would have woke up on L.A. Street.
I mean, to beat them 8 times in a row and then lose to a watered-down, so-so bunch of rookies, came in there and beat you. No! Yeah. God!
And like I told you before this game, that BYU receiver is good, man. That's why everybody didn't notice. That receiver for BYU, the rookie. Yep, the one that had 100 yards today.
147.
He's a beast.
Guy was tearing us up.
Imagine if we ever had a guy like that.
Well, we thought we
did. I know we have a Ayuk and
we have
a Ayuk and Debo, but imagine a guy like that.
The kid from Bama. He was supposed to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Latu.
Yeah. No.
They look like they're the same build. Yeah, Latu and Nakua, they both look like the same kind of ball player. Big, strong, can't bring them down. So Nakua is.
So, Stafford did all right today. But we end up, taking over the second half with those interceptions. I was like, yes. I knew we were going to get 1 or 2 of them today. Because I know Stafford loves to give us the ball. He always loves to give us the ball for free.
Yeah, but were you worried about the pressure?
I
didn't know if they were going to make him pressure him into that kind of a throw.
The defense in the beginning I was nervous about. The defense I was worried about in the beginning, but I think they kind of cooled down at the end. They knew that, it must, yeah.
Well,
the offensive line did great.
Who?
Yes.
Offensive line.
Offensive line.
Yeah, you know what? Since we like to tear them down when they mess up, we need to say good things about them on for this day. The Rams' defensive pass rush isn't like some other teams, but
protect
still.
Their quarterback good. No, protect their quarterback good. That's why we were able to throw, run, and all this stuff. The offensive line did great. Can't say anything wrong about it.
Well, they
Moody did good.
Watt,
I was happy with Moody.
Yeah.
Nope. Moody gave us the money. He gave us the money back.
Moody, yeah.
Yep. No, I think this kid is for real now, guys. Yeah, you watch now. We'll see. This guy's for real, man. Trust me. Have faith in this guy. He's real.
And if he does
this,
I'll be able to.
And I'm not worried about the Giants on Thursday. I'm not worried about the Giants Thursday night. I know they came back against the lousy Cardinals, but when they play against our defense, I think it's gonna be a lot of tough. And Barkley, they got hurt and all that. You don't know. Only guy we got to protect is their tight end. We got to watch their tight end, the ex-Raider.
Who? Oh, Waller. Hey, he had an
Mhm.
injury last week. Did he play today?
Yeah, he played a little bit. He didn't score, but you still got to watch out. He's due.
No,
I mean,
you
Kittle's
have to
due for a
really
touchdown,
watch
too.
out. Nakua,
Yeah, Kittle and him are due for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yep, both of them are, Waller and Kittle's are due for a touchdown. So we don't know who's going to show. Hope Kittle's the first one to get it. But we still got to watch for Waller,
I know.
And the receivers, I just wanted to undefeat us when we played the Cowgirls. The Cowgirls could beat, they're undefeated, so we could beat them and not them,
Yeah,
Imagine.
That's going to be interesting. If we're both 5-0, oh, that's going to be.
Yeah, we got 3 home games in a row now. The Niners, 3 home games straight.
What time?
The Giants, the Cowboys, and somebody else after that. We got another home game after that. 3 in a row.
That's got to be a primetime game, though. Cowboys and 49ers. I didn't check. That's got to be a Sunday night.
I think that's a Sunday night. I think that's a Sunday night game or a Monday.
That's got to be a Sunday nighter.
Yeah.
We do our best work at night.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do their best work at night so they can send Prescott back home at night. Prescott, yeah.
Oh yeah, Dak, and they made the offense a little easier for Dak, as Donna Bell pointed out. It's Dak friendly. What it is they dumped it down for Dak.
Well, we should give our game ball to Rudy. We should give our game ball to Rudy for giving us this game today.
God, I like that.
I'm going to give him the game ball for giving us the game. And I like to say, I got to give you the game ball for leading us on the track to take them down. We got to give you the game ball. I think all the 49ers Empire should give you the game ball.
There you go, Rudy.
Rudy, you're going to get a game ball for giving us this win. Giants and Cowboys, we'll give you a game ball when we beat you guys. Trust me, where I live, there's a lot of New York fans. Oh, they're all coming out, too. They saw me. They're all ready. That's like, go ahead. Thursday's coming. You guys better get prepared. Defense is on the way, and Bosa's going to get a couple sacks with you. I think Bosa's going to wake up against the Giants. He's waiting.
Yeah, hey, you know
Don't
what?
wake up the Giants.
Maybe. Because he was coming around today. He looked a lot sharper than the first week. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, he does. I think he's due. He's due. Bosa's due. Albert is good today. I give Oliver credit. I know we all had hate stuff, but I think he's starting to pick up. I think he'll
be okay.
Second game, third game, we'll start picking up. Hey, this is the first game. We're starting hot, 2-0. Last year, remember we lost the first game and won the second. We're improving. Maybe this could be our Super Bowl year run. I'm hoping.
We got the team to do it. We just got to get it done.
You got the team. You got the players. Yep.
And you're going to see the coach, weren't you? I mean, people get on Shanahan so bad. Tell you what, though, I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right. All right, Michael.
That's right. Monday. That's a raw, buddy. All right, Ronbo. Have a good night. Have a good night, 49ers Empire. What a win today. Let's all celebrate tonight.
Indeed. Thanks for getting in here, Michael. See you tomorrow. And we move now quickly to Chill Bill. Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Phil.
It wasn't the prettiest game.
No, and not even a little bit.
And we still won.
It got better, though. Second half was kind of nice.
We start off slow normally.
Yeah.
And we're 2-0.
Yeah.
Let's look at the positive.
True.
So, and the way the Giants played Arizona, I just don't think they'll beat us either.
I can't wait to go look at that game.
And
what the hell happened?
It comes down to that Dallas game. We'll be both undefeated, and we'll see what happens.
Oh man, it's not. Hey, we played Dallas in Levi. Okay, yeah. I really wish we could go to Dallas, though. God, I love playing the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas and watching their fans go through those things they go through.
Well, that won't happen this year because they may come here for the playoffs, but they're not going there.
Yeah.
So, and the Eagles look mediocre.
I mean,
all right.
I mean, they escaped the Vikings.
So let's put it this way: the Niners.
Who was that they played? Yeah.
And you know what? Detroit lost to Seattle, and Seattle got blown out by the Rams at home. So let's pencil in home field advantage, and then we'll see what happens, right? So
the Hawks beat the Detroit. The NFL is so insanely crazy.
That's why you can't get too much over this Rams game, right? So, yeah, they were a bunch of youngsters, and they had
we knew nothing about.
They were motivated, and and the 49ers missed some plays. Mm-hmm. They did.
Yep.
There's no doubt. Brock's got to hit those long passes. If he does, it's a blowout.
You really, it's true. If he gets that down, we are in Fat City because he's got everything else fine. But it's a timing thing.
And,
Brock's only been with those
Randy got
receivers
hurt.
for 9
Randy
games.
got hurt early,
Right?
bruised his
Yeah.
shoulder, and he wasn't the same guy after that. But he'll be fine.
Phil, is that it?
You know,
It's
as
a
long
bruise?
as not a separated shoulder or anything like that, we're good.
Okay, that's what you
And,
found out already. Phil, it's just a bruise?
That's what I heard.
Okay, good. Because I was worried about dislocation or broken collarbone.
He came back in, so I expect.
Oh, that's right. You wouldn't be coming back in if it was any more serious than that. That's right.
So, it's fine. We're going to play Thursday night. Hopefully he can recover. And so,
even if he
it's
doesn't.
a short week, but then we got a long week after that. We got a bye against Arizona. And then we got Dallas. So.
Happy days are here again. Happy days.
Going into game week 5. And then we just kill Dallas again.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's exactly right. And
So Ronbo, relax. We got this.
I was not relaxed in this game, Phil. You're right. The first half, you know what I'm worried about, Phil? The embarrassment. I could actually lose to the Cowboys and not feel so bad. They've got a good team. There's a couple other teams on our schedule. I can actually lose to the Eagles. I'd probably be mad, but I won't be happy. But not the friggin' Rams. Rudy is already the most obnoxious, relentless.
How many games in a row? Regular season? 9 now?
That's
or 10?
Yeah,
what is
9, 10 coming up this year, though.
It's getting close to double digits. So
one more time.
I mean, I think we set the record for most wins against a division opponent in a row.
They put the graphic across the screen.
It was 9.
12
I think
plus.
now we were tied. I think they flashed that on the TV.
They did at the end of the game.
And now we're at 10.
Yeah.
So it's a record.
So, Rudy, you can say all you want to. Yeah, you guys are the regular season champ, 49ers. Phil, they've won 1
regular season wins against a division opponent in a row. I think that was the record. 10.
And we just busted that.
So,
well, Phil, we got to go.
Ronbo, we're winning our division 6 straight. Okay, that's 6 wins. And then you look at all the other teams we play. I think 13, 14 wins, easy. Easy peasy.
Well,
relax.
Phil, I'm going to stay relaxed. And feel like we're going to go, though. I don't see you tomorrow night. We'll do Monday Night Raw this week. And I can't wait to talk to you.
All right, Ronbo.
And we can sit back and laugh and joke about the Rams.
But anyway, you know what? We got this. We got this.
I believe it.
Yeah, get a cigar, light her up. We got it.
I trusted Phil. I really do.
Ronbo.
Night, Phil.
All right, Ronbo. Take care, man.
You too.
Later.
Later. There goes Phil. Phil and I reflect off each other because the fact of the matter is we both always never stop believing. Don't stop believing. Where's Journey? Hey, 346, hello.
Hello?
Hello, what is your name?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Well, I'm sorry. This is my first time ever calling, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out still.
No problem. Listen, what is your name?
Ronbo, man, you are doing such a great job, bro. I just found you out on the internet, and I've just been following you for the last few weeks, and I got to say, bro, you're doing a great job.
Thanks. What is your name again?
Yeah, my name is JOV 49ers. That's how I go by.
JOV 49ers. So I'll just call you J 49ers. J 49ers. Thank you so much.
There you go.
That's a nice compliment. I appreciate that. Thanks.
No, it's my pleasure being on your show here.
Well, Jay,
but, hey, I got to ask you something.
Okay.
All these analysts are putting Brock Purdy like at ranked 23rd, right?
Oh, 29 before this game. Did they raise him up? They should. God.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that man, this guy in the first 8 games of his career, if you put everybody else's first 8 games, he has surpassed everybody, no matter who it is.
Blow him away.
I don't understand why they put him.
J49,
Am I right?
there's a lot of bias against the 49ers about certain things. Brock Purdy, that is just about the most ridiculous thing to rank him at 29. There's 28 more quarterbacks that are doing a better job than Brock Purdy? I don't think so. I do not.
Exactly.
So I don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly. And I agree 100% with you on that, you know. I mean, even the 49ers gave up Garoppolo and traded and threw him out of the Niners organization for him, and he's ranked higher than him? That just makes no sense to me.
If you go by stats, Brock should be in the top 10. But just going by stats, this week not included, when they came up with that 29th ranking, Brock had no negatives in his column at all. Threw for 2 TDs, no INTs, 225. He was a picture of efficiency. QBR must have been, I know it was over 100, and he's ranked 29th. What? Really?
Yeah. And to go off of that, what you're saying right now, you know, people are saying like he doesn't have the experience or anything like that in NFL. But his stats just are so incredible up to this point, you know. Look at it this way: if this is his worst game ever, man, I'll take that any day.
I know, right? He'll get better. Brock knows too. I've never seen him display that kind of frustration. You see him coming off the field when he missed those shots. He was really upset with himself. So he's going to work hard on that this week. I think he's going to start smoothing that out real soon because he's that kind of a guy.
Well, you know what, dude? You're absolutely right. Because when he first came out, I looked at him in his eyes, and there was something different that I've never seen from Brock. That something was off. Something was off about, I don't know, the whole 49er usual atmosphere. I can't pinpoint it, but even the defense didn't do as well until the second half. You know?
J49, you know what? Some people were thinking rigged as well.
Was going on.
That was kind of strange. But you can't rehearse that kind of thing. Because the 49ers, they looked lazy in the first half. They looked, they just didn't look connected. I mean, the defensive line looks better than that. They look better in the second half. How come?
You know what I think, man? I think we totally underestimated the Rams' offensive line. I mean, give it down to them. They are tough, man.
They were.
And to be able to hold on to our defensive line to 0 sacks, that's pretty freaking
good.
Good.
Defensive line, yeah. Fred got one.
We're underestimating them.
I know.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, Fred got him. We swarmed him a couple times. The pressure's turned up in the second half, too. So, J49, we keep it short after the game. Listen, I'll be back tomorrow night, though, and hopefully you got some time for us. And come on, let's talk some more.
Definitely, man. Hey, it was a pleasure.
My pleasure. Appreciate you, fam.
Take care, man.
You too. Have a great night. All right.
You too.
Thanks. And hey, Chip.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. La la. Ooh la la. What's up, brother?
Hey, singing that song every week is just gonna be a wonderful thing. But you know, that was close. Chip, that was more close than I wanted it to be. But it was only close in the first half. But it was
too close for comfort.
Way too close. I thought they had us for a minute until that drive at the end of the first. That we came in the drive, we caught them. They got in front of us 17-10. When I said, "Whoa, let's get serious here," and then tied it up.
We stole the momentum for them before the end of the half. Yeah, that first half was ugly, man.
Terrible. I mean,
and then
really
considering
bad.
We only gave up 3 points in the second half.
We got to make some adjustments on that defense. So I don't know what Wilkes saw in the first half, but he made a little bit of a correction. But they got to do this a little differently. I'm playing off too far on the secondary is bothering me. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Brock
Yeah,
Purdy
they-
and defensive line, offensive and offensive players, defensive players, game ball? What do you think?
My game ball is going to go to the offensive line, keeping Purdy pretty much upright all day, giving him loads of time.
all loving that.
Run blocking, awesome too. CMC, I think like somebody said earlier, Shanahan needs to give CMC a break every now and then.
Ah.
Give him a couple of rests on a series or two. It's a long season,
play.
man. I don't want to see him go down. Yeah, let Mitchell or
Mason
or Ty Davis Price play, or Mason.
Hey, you know, Kyle won't even
They
let
got
TDP.
They got young studs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got young studs. They don't let them play.
And
How they're
TDP
supposed
didn't
to
even
get
dress
their
out.
legs fresh when they're on. Yeah. They're not even, getting touches, man. And you need. What if CMC, God forbid, goes down? You're gonna need to, you know what I mean?
Don't even
Those
mention
fresh
it.
legs, they need to get them acclimated.
And then he started running Debo to death. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
I this is Kyle.
Yeah.
He only trusts certain players on his team. When he gets trust issues, Kyle can get really strange. I don't know what they're doing in practice.
Yeah.
But I mean, remember Matt Breida? He left us because Kyle started treating him like that. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with Mostert and Jeff Wilson Jr.
Well, they
just
traded
ran
them
him to death, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh. They ran them to nothing, though. You know what I mean? They don't do as good as they did when they played with the Niners. I mean,
I know, right?
Mostert still plays. He plays for Miami. He's playing right now. But
Is it? Are they
not
letting him
the
play?
same, you know.
You know, he's getting demoted too, though. But the thing is, we got 15 weeks
Yeah.
of football left. We don't need Christian McCaffrey just worn all the way out. Pace him. You got
Yeah.
some other guys. Kyle, somebody needs to say
Yeah.
something to Kyle. God, John
Youngsters,
Lynch,
the
somebody.
youngsters, let them get. And then that way, later on in the season, when they get to those nitty gritty games where they want
I got a tired Christian
run the
McCaffrey.
ball and
Oh. Or worse,
Yeah,
lingering
but,
injury, because that's what ends up
aggressive.
happening. Because if
Yeah.
you don't let him heal up, exactly.
Yep. Some of those games are going to be don't they play on Christmas night and New Year's Eve and stuff?
I know, isn't that great? Christmas and
some
New
of those
Year's.
games might be cold. So, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And Thanksgiving, bro.
Hey, are we playing on
They play on
Thanksgiving Day too?
Thanksgiving too.
We
Yeah.
are the prime time club
night.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna get Seattle in that revenge game. Remember Sherm was over there eating the
that's
turkey
right.
leg on the 50-yard line?
Right. Nobody's gonna
I
forget
didn't
that.
forget, bro.
No way. And then Sherm, you know, so funny though, Chip. Now I got some love for Sherm after he played for us. I mean, I my whole mind changed on him now. But that day I was livid.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bittersweet now.
Yeah.
Bittersweet because, Sherm always gives the Niners love,
Yeah, he does.
Now, at least.
Yeah, he does.
But
He
I
thinks
listened to his
he picked the
podcast,
49ers to
too.
win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, he did. Him and it's going to be the Niners and Chiefs, he says.
Hey, Chip, we got to go. I'm going to look for you tomorrow night.
All
We
right,
got some
man.
time. Ain't talked to you in a long time. Chip,
So
good to hear from
good,
you.
man. Yeah, man. Just been working, bro. I'm at work now. You know how we do.
I know how it goes.
Stay busy, man.
You too,
Shout
man.
out to all the Niner fans and you, Ronbo. Thanks for putting our name out there, or giving us a voice. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's my pleasure. I love hearing from you. All right.
Give me a Niner shout out, man. And, you have a good night, brother.
Can do. My man, Chip. Good night, Chip.
Go Niners.
I can actually still do that. Usually after a game, I can't do it. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Rumble?
Bethel, you know what's up, 2-0, and we're ready to go. If we can just get past the Giants, we can't come in there playing like we did today because it might not be able to save it like we did. But I think, Bethel, I think the 49ers did not take the Rams seriously in the beginning of the game. They came out, oh, man, we just get out the way and get on back home so I can get something to eat. I'm really hungry, man, because hey!
Yeah.
Hey! You got to play these guys.
They seen the way the game was with Seattle, and they're like, you know what? We got this, no problem. And then they got kicked in the mouth, and they're like, all right, you know what? Let's take it kind of seriously.
Exactly right. They got slapped, smacked, and then they woke up.
And then both they stopped holding them towards the end. That's why he started doing something.
I know. Hey, and they wouldn't call. I still feel so bad for Nick. He gets held all game long. You see some of those replays? They're showing the replay. Yeah. It's not about Bosa and whoever's going on over here with him in the corner of the screen. But I'm not even watching the play they're emphasizing. I'm watching Nick get molested, and the ref's not saying a word. It's whoa! How come that's not being called? So, he's still going to have to fight through that.
Yeah.
Even with Hargrave with us.
Yeah. I was going to go to the game, but the guy that had the tickets told them because he said, no, there's no reason for me to go if we're going to lose. That's why he sold the ticket. I'm like, all right, that's fine, that's cool. You don't want to take me, that's fine.
I thought he told you in advance that, hey, get ready, let's get on over to the game.
Yeah, we're gonna go, and then yesterday I told Mason at what time I picked you up. Oh no, so they gave me $300 each ticket, so I sold them. I'm
wait, Bethel.
All right, that's fine.
But did you find out were those 49er fans? Bethel, was that 49er fans that gave him $300?
I don't know. He said he was cutting his hair when the barber. So he sold them. So probably was 49er fans.
I guarantee he was a 49er fan. Why would I pay you $300 to go in there and watch my team lose and know they're going to lose? Rams fans don't know enough about their team to know if they can beat the 49ers or not, except for Rudy. Rudy thinks he knows every damn thing anyway, but it doesn't matter with him. But if I'm a Rams fan, I'm not paying $300 to go watch the Rams get their butt beat.
Oh, he's a season ticket holder, so.
But I mean, that's why he sold his ticket.
Yeah. But
and whoever
I'm like, that's fine. I go, I don't have to go to this game. I could go to another game. I go, that's cool.
Mm. I still called him up later after the game. Yeah, you did the right thing because you were right.
I'll tell them
I'd have to do
if he shows up at work, because usually when his Rams lose, he doesn't show up to work. He's so embarrassed.
But see, that's Bethel. That's why I was scared the first half, because the embarrassment we'd have to face if the Rams would beat the 49ers today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, but McVay, he's always gonna play hard.
Yeah, but not hard enough.
You always have to take him.
He didn't have all the weapons.
Look at the Cardinals. I thought the Cardinals were gonna win, and then I looked. I go, they lost. And then I heard that the quarterback was running all over the place. So I'm all like, okay.
Daniel called Danny Dimes. I'm really concerned about that. He is going to run on us.
You're going to have a spy on him. That's what Dallas did.
I just need Fred and Dre to stay alert. If he gets a little taste of Fred and Dre, he'll stop running. But we got to get hold to him. Nick could grab him at the line of scrimmage would be nice, too. So
yeah. So it's
cream always rises to the top. Pop.
But I don't get why McVay wanted those 3 points. I'm all like, a game over already. I'm all like, I guess he wanted the score to look a little bit better.
No, Bethel.
That he only lost by 7 points.
Right, Bethel. He was being mean. The point spread was 7.5, right?
Yeah.
He wanted anybody that betted on the 49ers against his ball club to lose that money. I know he did. I know that's what he was thinking. He doesn't care about that 23 to 3-point difference. McVay's a jerk. God. Anyway, we got to go, Bethel. Short and sweet after the game. I'll be back tomorrow night, though.
All right, Rumble.
Thanks, man.
Victory Monday.
Yes.
Hit the like and let's go Niners.
Oh, that bezel. Hey, JJ.
Hey, Rumble.
I know you've been working on that, haven't you? Damn, man, you don't do that. Becky's my dude.
Beto was supposed to go to the game. He just said he didn't make it. That sucks.
But the reason is what I enjoyed. The dude, now, why would I go to the game? I know the Rams going to lose. I said, guy offered me $300. I said, take it. You got it. Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm wrong. I'm functioning off like sleep.
JJ, in fact, I heard you say you just fucked off with no sleep. It sounded like it, JJ. Are you okay?
Throughout the night and straight to the stadium, dude. I'm like, I can't even recall everything that happened. All I just saw is I know Fred's still the man. I know that Purdy missed the 3 deep balls. I'm like,
Well, at least they weren't short.
But
it's just a matter of timing. They can fix that.
Anyways, bro, that was it. I just wanted to say that on my little thing. Baseball, 2 down, 19 to go. I think, or 18 to go. I don't even know.
Don't make me do the math. I just realized, though, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Super Bowl Sunday.
Hell yeah.
We'll get there.
That was a little scary, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, it was.
This is without Cooper Kupp.
And Nakua's just as good. He did everything Kupp would have did. Damn, he was rough. And he's hard to bring down.
Yep. Anyways, all right, well, I just want to say that.
No, JJ, appreciate you checking in, too. Yeah, get that sleep, babe.
Yeah.
Right. Talk to you tomorrow.
Later, bud.
Night. Billy D counted it up. It's 19 more. All right. And Texas boy says the 49ers, the Cowboys are better both on offense and defense. Really? Ellis! You know what? They're not better than the 49ers offensively, and there's no argument about that. Brian! They do not have the offensive firepower the 49ers have. There's no way, Texas boy. None. Have you guys
49ers, red and gold. I'm going to stay rocking with the Niners till I'm dead and cold. Screaming all the way from the Mid-South because finally the law says know your role and shut your mouth. What's going on, Ronbo?
I tell you what, we're sitting there enjoying the fact that we did put the Rams away when we needed to. You know, if anything, we sent a message out to L.A. saying this. Look, y'all, man, we didn't really feel like y'all this week. But the minute you start getting uppity, we just slapped you back down. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, they had me the Niners kind of had me kind of concerned for a minute, but
I was seriously concerned myself.
The truth is like cream; it's gonna rise to the top.
And it did. I just wish Ayuk would have got hurt in that effort. If I wanted to go in there, beat the Rams' butt, and leave unscathed. I know I was asking too much, but we almost did.
Yeah. Well, here's my question: what do we have to do to get Kyle to incorporate some rotation of the running backs?
Thank you. Nobody knows. And I bet the media people asked him about that today. I haven't seen his press conference yet, but I bet they're wondering, Kyle, you're using Christian McCaffrey a lot longer and more than you said. You said this year you were going to pace his play. What happened? Was Elijah Mitchell available or Jordan Mason? I mean, can you reflect upon that for a minute? And Kyle's probably going to say, listen, this is my team, and I'll do what I see fit.
that seems like that's where he's going, Ronbo.
I know, right?
I mean, did he break curfew? Did Mason break curfew last night, or what's the problem? What the problem is?
Not
like
one
snap.
Turner.
What the problem is?
Elijah Mitchell didn't play one snap. I don't know.
He got his. I mean, he got his hunt done. He got 100 yards today, didn't he? McCaffrey, did he get 100 yards today?
Well, yeah, probably. I
think he did, but hey, man, and then you got a short week. You got a short week. We played that game Thursday. Come on, man.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Ari says, no, nobody asked Kyle about the running backs. You know what? I wish he would have rested him today and let him play against the Giants, though. I don't know what's going on with Kyle.
Yeah.
He's not trying to pace
first home game.
McCaffrey. He's
first
using him like a
home game,
workhorse.
Thursday night. Yeah.
Even when we had Mostert and Breida, he didn't work. He didn't let him have the ball that much. He platooned them.
Right.
You better not get hurt, Kyle.
I mean,
better not get hurt.
What's the use of having depth if you don't utilize it a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
And a change of pace, it throws the defense off. Kyle knows this.
Right. Because
I know what he's doing.
Because they don't prepare for that. They prepare for McCaffrey. So now you bring Mason in. You bring Mason in. Okay, you're gonna get a little power. Or you bring Mitchell in, you get a little shiftiness.
And a little faster, exactly.
Right, a little quickness. But I don't know, I guess if I was to give a game ball, I'd give it to CMC. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, we could CMC and Fred. I'd start giving them the game ball and then a game 1A, 1B. Fred every week is getting the game ball.
Yeah.
And McCaffrey can just about say the same thing. I mean, he's always going to be a big factor.
Right. But but like I said, and then it's a divisional game too. You got to incorporate that. I was kind of shocked at the score. It's a divisional game.
They know
everybody play everybody something. Even the card, we can't. Even if when we play Arizona, I mean, who knows what the score might be?
Yeah, they'll come in there half step.
They might. They play over there. They come in. Yeah, we can't come. We know we can't come in. Yeah, we can't come in half stepping. We got to go in out and be who we are. We got to be dominant.
Yeah. And if 49ers acted like they knew that coming into this game, they were saying that, and then they came in there looking like they did. So I'm not sure about that.
Right.
Anyway, fam, we're gonna go. I'm gonna see. How we do after the game. But I'm gonna look forward to tomorrow night, Brian.
All right, Ronbo. Shout out to you. Shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production. And finally, the law is out.
Appreciate you, Brian. See you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night.
All right, brother. See you tomorrow. All right.
Oh, and by the way, Billy Lee. No, we're not. They got to come. It's our first home game Thursday night is coming up this Thursday. We're not going to Jersey to play on MetLife. Kill your legs and ankles. Oh, I don't ever want to play in MetLife. Oh my God, the league is really getting hardcore on mandating that surface be changed throughout the league. 50% of the NFL fields are grass. The other half, of course, is that ridiculous turf. Turf is laid down on concrete. Fam, it was a stupid idea to begin with. God. Emilio! It's time for some Latino heat. Latino heat. Latino heat. Latino heat. Emilio, I just realized, Emilio travels all over the country for these games, but he never goes to L.A.
I'm trying to visit other states before I'm living in California, been to LA. I don't have any time. I'm not worried about that state. I'm trying to visit other stadiums and states before I go to LA.
And the worst thing is you might run into Rudy because he'd be looking for it if he knew you was going there, and you don't want to be bothered with Rudy.
I don't give a damn about Rudy. I don't give a damn about anybody. I'm going to have fun, whether we win or lose. That don't mean a shit to me who we playing. The hell they got to do with me?
Damn right. Well, Emilio, give out that game ball. Give me some. What do you think about Brock? Offensive, defensive players. What are you thinking?
Brock was pretty good for him playing the Rams for his first time ever. He did pretty good. He just wasn't used to them yet. I think if we play, we are gonna play them again. I think he's doing a lot better. It was just his first test against the Rams. He had to fill them out first. He had a couple mistakes, couple overthrows. He had a couple overthrows because if he would have hit Ayuk on that one perfectly, and then we hit that D1 net, we would have blown the Rams out.
And you missed Jennings.
You can basically see it.
Jennings was also wide open. There was nothing
And so
grass in front of him.
Zabusky, so yeah, see those three receivers you overthrew.
That's
So,
21 points.
you know,
I would have loved to have blown the Rams out like that. Oh my God! Boy, Rudy, I'd have been all over your behind, boy. Oh, wee. Woo! Hey.
It's no big deal. Like I said, it's a good game. You know, they kept it close. It was, you know, like I said, it's Purdy's pretty good first game. And we had a couple hiccups, and then was it Oliver? He did pretty good. He came back, didn't do nothing the first game. Came back and balled out this game. I said, hey, maybe because everybody was ragging on him all preseason. Oh, I don't know why we picked him up. So I mean, yeah, it's maybe one game, but we'll see what Oliver can do. He did pretty good too. So
I love
like I said, there's a lot of improvement from certain players from the previous game. So you know, they keep it up. See what happens. Like I say,
yeah,
good game to me. Pretty much good game all around. A couple of mistakes here and there. You know, it took a minute to get to the quarterback, but other than that, the defense balled out, did their thing. So it was pretty much good game with a couple of hiccups here and there.
Did the Rams have one of the better offensive lines? You know, the Steelers have a good offensive line. I wonder next week or Thursday, the Giants have a good offensive line. I want to see the quarterback looking tired and scared back there. Stafford the pressure got to him in the second half, though, Emilio. I was delighted.
You think about it, the Giants came back against the Cardinals, so I don't even know how that game even ended. So they ended up tying the game, so I don't even know how it ended.
31-28, somebody said? Yeah, that's a field goal, 31-28. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So who ended up winning that game?
Giants.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, well, that's good. Hey, both got momentum in the Thursday, so that's pretty good, but, you know, see what happens. Oh, we should win that game with no problem.
Well, I don't know about no problem, but I mean, because we proved today.
Oh, we should. You think about it, we have a way better offense and way better defense.
Yeah,
for the two teams they just done played.
Oh, both of them, actually.
Well, we have a better team than both of them. Both offensive teams are both
Which
the
one are you talking
teams.
about? Saquon got hurt.
No, I mean, we play the Giants, so we're a better team than the Giants. You can tell. You know, Cowboys are all hyped up on their two sorry-ass wins. I'm like, okay, you guys are winning these games, but really no competition for you guys did. I'm like, yeah.
Who they opened the season up against, Cowboys?
The Giants, like I just said.
Okay,
just, come on, they're beating up on sorry teams, and they think they're dominating something so far.
They do this
I'm
all
like,
the time.
You know, I heard Texas boy over. I see Texas boys over there talking, but I'm like, dude,
I know, right?
I mean, it's always you play who you're in front of, but dude, beat somebody that's actually playoff worthy. Don't beat up on sorry teams and start thinking we're the best team in the NFL. I'm like, no, buddy.
Because I'm about to brag about beating
when
the
you play on Sunday night. You know, when you play us on Sunday night, then talk. You know, then you got something to talk about. Then you beat one of the best teams in the NFL. You haven't done that yet. Once you get there, buddy, then you can do all your talking. But first, you got to do it and get there first and beat us first. Other than that, you delusional Cowboy fans, honestly, shut the fuck up. You guys always talk and always fall apart at the end of the fucking season every fucking year. Same shit. At least we go further than you. They always say, hey, well, I don't want to be in the playoffs if we can't win the Super Bowl. At least we can get to the Super Bowl. When was the last time you even sniffed when was the last time they sniffed a championship game?
Get out the first round.
Like what, since Emmitt Smith, 95? I'm like, hello, like, you guys ever going to improve? I don't think so, but hey.
That's why Texas boys talking. That's all they can do. Him and Rudy. You know, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see tomorrow on Monday Night Raw for the first time in the season. All right.
All right.
Appreciate you
Good night.
All right, fam. You know, some fans just don't have no. But oh,
I'm about to get on right
I would
now.
never brag. Oh, there he is.
It's Niners all day.
Yeah.
Guess who's really a munch on Sunday, as usual?
Wait. Oh, I should have wrote it down. There's something with crunch. No, one more time.
I said, guess who's really a munch on Sundays?
Guess who's
the
really
Rams?
Yeah. No, that term, it has some more to it. Is there a question in front of that? Crunch a munch? Wait, what is it? What did you call it yesterday?
A munch. They're really a munch.
There it is. Today the Rams.
Ramelia, you was looking like a munch in the first half, talking all that yickety yak. Where was you at in the second?
Well, I knew he was going to do it. He couldn't wait to get in. Hey, you guys were a little better than you thought, huh? Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all was better than the last team we whooped on. We'll give you that. Game ball.
Yes.
Game ball on offense. Debo and CMC.
Yeah.
Defense.
It's hard to separate them now.
Yeah, you can't. Defense, I'm gonna go with Fred Warner, the El Capitan.
Always. You know what? Fred's gonna do this every week, Norm. I got to the point last year. I said, all right, Fred Warner, but give me your number 2 guy, because Fred Warner's gonna take this every week. Fred
Okay, so my number 2 guy has to be number 26, Oliver, for that first pick.
We wanted to get rid of him, Norm, and look what he did.
Yeah, I hope he goes home, sees his girl, and has all of her clothes off. Like, do your thing, man. Have a good time. And that's all I got to say. And it's Niners all day.
Norm, I'm back from Monday Night Raw tomorrow looking for you, too. All right?
Yeah, for surely.
Norm. Oh. Rudy, I like the idea of giving you the game ball, though. That really does appeal to me. I'm going to get a game ball, but put Rudy's name underneath it. Don't worry, Rudy. We're going to let you in because you're never going to win being a Ram fan. So we're going to let you want to win. You're always trying to make your team look better than it is. So we're going to let you be a part of the empire. You could be, we'll come up with a name for you. It's probably not going to be a nice name, but we'll give you a name. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Kenneth, come on in, man. We just sit back here in celebration mode. Kenneth.
This the old Kenny, man.
That's
13-3 we got Jimmy G. Yeah.
Kenneth, we haven't talked to you in forever. Hey. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, you know what? I had my eyes on McKivitz the entire game because
I kept glancing at him too. What did you think, though?
Yep. After T.J. Watt manhandled him, dude, that was my whole concern this week. And Aaron Donald, man, he pretty much.
Oh.
McKivitz did his job, dude. You know what I mean?
I told people last week, I said, you know what? Wait on McKivitz, because the thing is, he's that kind of guy that's going to he's probably embarrassed more than we even can imagine. He feels worse than we do. The only 3 sacks went through him. Watch him look better this week. And he'll get better every week. Shannon even said it too. So, Kenny, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. You need
to and our team is gelling right now. Our team is gelling so hard. You know what? Our superstars were taken out of the picture today, and our backups came through for us. Oliver, man, Juwan Jennings, dude.
I'm Juwan to see. It's
the list goes on.
Award too. That shoulder he dropped.
Brock Purdy, he's only, what's this, his 11th game? 10th game?
9th or 10th. Because I didn't count the NFC CG. Well, okay, let's say 10. I don't think it's 11.
See, he's still gelling. He's still gelling too. You know what I mean?
Barely knows. He knows the offense. He's a fast learner, but he hasn't actually been able to practice it enough to be completely razor sharp. I have a feeling he's going to be, though, and I mean really going to be.
I got a feeling that this quarterback, Brock Purdy, is the best thing Kyle Shanahan could have ever came across because he fits the system so perfect.
Exactly.
So
and that makes him, he might be the best of his class. That's last year, right?
Yep. He just needs to learn how. Those 2 missed throws today, man. Everyone's gonna be talking about it, but still, man, you gotta those were only like feet apart.
Just a little bit. That's timing, and he needs to work with him a little longer.
Yep.
And Kyle needs to work on that in practice. If you're gonna run that play, Kyle, you need to work on it in practice. So I look for that to be the case in the days ahead.
And one thing I want to say though is, man, Shanahan, when you're trying to get the Rams to use their timeouts, can you throw Jordan Mason or Elijah Mitchell in there? Come on, give CMC a break. You know what I mean?
With a minute or so to go, we're just running the clock. What, you don't trust Elijah Mitchell or Jordan Mason enough to let them run? They're not going to fumble, Kyle. And if they are, so what? Just you're gonna kill CMC. We got 16, 17 weeks of football left. Come on.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, I'm predicting our season to be 15-2, and I think we're gonna be number 1 seed.
And, man, I'm not even going to say it because everybody thinks it's a jinx, but, yes, we're ready to go. So my new slogan is, you better score over 30 because we got Brock Purdy. Straight up.
He's always coming up with these. You better go throw a score over 30 because we got Brock Purdy. I like that. I like him a lot. Yes.
Hey, you better score over 30 because we got Brock Purdy, baby. Hey, Ronbo, love you, man.
Hey,
I'll call in some
good to hear
other
from
time.
you, too. I'll be back tomorrow if you got any time. All right.
All right,
Thank
man.
Kenny. I haven't talked to Kenny in years. And here he is. It is time for the Rev. His Honorable Rev. Come on in, Rev.
Oh, let's jump into it. Look, I'm going to get straight to the point. Don't it feel good to win?
I can't compare.
It feels so good to beat you Ramley rejects.
Oh.
It feels so good that you popped your mouth off in our comments for so long talking about Rams this, Rams that. Listen, this is what I served today with my family and friends. I had a nacho taco bar going on for my family and friends, but then I added in a rack of lamb. A rack of lamb so cooked and it tasted so good. Listen, you Ramley rejects, y'all are trash, dude. Y'all are pure booty butt cheek dumpster trash juice. Period. Now, I will give you credit. For this. That rookie receiver y'all have, that boy is nasty. Listen, okay? We got to deal with him and Cooper Kupp next game.
I know.
That's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Wilkes, hopefully by this time, will adjust his defensive scheme against them.
Mm.
I'm not a fan of this scheme. Everybody who knows me that, through coaching, and I'm just not a fan of this wide nine. And a lot was exposed today, but we came out the second half. We closed a little bit, but I'm just still not a fan of it.
And also, we're playing zone defense the whole time and never. I mean, D'Amico had a hybrid version out there, but Coach don't deviate. My God, that's a little worse.
D'Amico's version was a little bit better than Wilt's current version because D'Amico liked to put man-to-man principles in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was real upset. I mean, if Stafford has to throw 55 times against us, that says a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that rookie kid got over 10 catches again for a second straight game. But we came out with a W. We went to our second home, our second stadium, and I loved it. I loved it. I had a house full of 49er fans. We were decked out in our red and gold. We were getting it. But listen, the point of the matter is, I like what Brock's doing. I like what this team is doing. It was an ugly game, but we got the win. But it's all about team. There's no I in team. So I stand by my principles to Bill Walsh, and Bill Walsh said it himself. We don't win as individuals. We win as a team. We don't win with the name on the back of the jersey. We win with the name on the front of the jersey. So with that being said, Ronbo, I'm going to close it out like that because it's short and sweet. We'd like to thank you. We appreciate it. The man, the myth, the legend, for giving us this platform to speak. Y'all know how to Red close it out. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo!
Bam!
See y'all on Monday Night Raw, first time for the season. All right?
Be looking for you high and low. Thanks, Rev. And 702, you're in Nevada. Hello.
Yo, Ronbo.
Yes, and who is this?
This is Serge.
Serge.
I've called you before in the past. It's just I just been busy with life.
Well, that can be very time consuming. I understand. Serge, I'm telling you what, let's get reacquainted here. All right, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, man, I've been listening to you for a long time. It's been a while since I called, but I'm always talking about how Jimmy G is with his little porn stars and stuff back in the days, which was pretty funny. But man, this game, I've been very focused on us building and just improving, and man, this game was a little scary in the first half. I was nervous. I was nervous a little bit because the defense was no show.
Right.
And I'm like, man, what's going on with these guys, But at the same time, I had faith in them improving in the second half, which they did with the 2 turnovers, and then we got a sack, and then we gave them some pressure, So that was a big improvement. And then the stoppage too, 3 and outs. But man, this team is really, really good, man.
They didn't display as good as they could be, because that first half, the 49ers act like they weren't serious. In the second half, they look like a whole other team. I said, see, I got this figured out. 49ers didn't take this game seriously. They came in laid back, relaxed, and almost got a beat down. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, Cooper Kupp is not going to be there because he was lighting us up last year.
Nakua did
all
today.
Of a sudden, this guy, oh my God, he showed up like if he was Kupp 2.0. Like this guy had like 15 catches,
147 yards. Dang.
That's what I'm saying. He had like 15 catches. This guy he wasn't like wide open, but he was just like in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah. Then they had a little bit
he
of
was lighting it up, but
what's that running back thing?
Yeah.
Because Cam Akers is on his way out of town as soon as the Rams can find a place to jettison him to. But that running back came in and surprised us. Good play selection. Because Stafford's throw the ball. You expect him to throw it on every. All of a sudden, he gets the running back. He runs into the end zone. Oh, that was set up perfectly.
Yeah.
Niners. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I was so upset.
He was doing good in the first half. He was running pretty good, but we ended up stopping it in the second, and then they ended up throwing the ball to the same guy, which I don't understand. I'm like, what's going on? Why are we covering them? Like, like they were leaving them open for like 3 yards, 4 yards, and he was just getting close to the first down every time. I'm like, man, what's going on?
That's the defense problem we have. We're playing off too far. I don't know if Coach Wilkes is like telling guys, look, you know what? Here's your margin right here. I want you to be right about here, okay? How come, Coach? Because I feel like you'll have your best chance to succeed. Because a lot of times a coach will let the player anticipate that. But if he can't do it to the coach's satisfaction, he'll tell you how far he wants you to play off. And that's why that zone is so, oh, man, those guys can't make a play from that distance because they're playing off too far.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make some adjustments.
But we did good. I'm very, very excited for Purdy. Just watching him play, man, we were watching like a live documentary of one of the greatest 49er player we've had and since Steve Young. And man, this guy, he doesn't fail, but he did fail 2 or 3 times when he overthrew. But
he can adjust that.
He has an arm. People saying he don't have an arm, but he has an arm,
People always say that because they don't know. Kyle doesn't want you bombing. He just doesn't. Those throws he made today, they were set up. But as far as going out there doing a Josh Allen, no. You got to set it up.
And they were wide open. They were wide open too. And Debo and Ayuk. Those would have been really good highlights right there. But he learns from his mistakes. He's improving. He's still a rookie. He's still young, but he's improving.
He is a rookie
to an elite level.
9 games. Yeah, he's still a rookie.
Yeah.
As far as games played, still a rookie.
Yeah, he hasn't played a full season, so to me, he's still a rookie. Until he's done with this season, then I could guarantee he's going to get paid next year. He's going to be an elite quarterback.
He's got to play one more year. We can give him some bonuses. We got to sign some people next year.
But I would say if he takes us to the championship game this year, I think he needs to get paid.
Oh God! And a lot. Serge, we got to go though. We short and sweet after the game, but I'll be back tomorrow. And since you're back, you should be back tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
I just want to say, keep rooting for the Niners, man. Don't doubt them. don't keep saying all these negative things because I'm telling you, man, it's just 2 games. Until we get closer to the playoffs, then we can start worrying if we're not improving. But let's take one game at a time. Thursday's coming up, and we're playing at home. So let's do it.
Right. Ready to do it, too. All right, Serge. Have a great night, fam.
All right, guys. All right, bye.
Hey, Serge. Hey, yo, Ellis. Ellis. It's kind of early today. Ellis, the kids might have him all wrapped up. The kids, they tie him up and put a gag in his mouth. Daddy, you try to see if you can get away, and then they go outside and forget he's in there. Hey, Tony!
Hey, Ronbo, what's happening, brother?
Tony was sitting there going over the game and handing out grades for Brock, defense, offensive people, and the game ball. Tony, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm listening to everyone, Ronbo. Obviously, there was a few glitches.
Oh, yeah, well.
In the game. I didn't get to watch it. I was watching you. But, there is
Did I look like I was enjoying that in the first half? I was not. God, that was making me mad.
But, like some of the other callers said, some of those throws, or a couple of those throws were made, the scoreline might have been a different story. But
complete blowout.
There is such thing as building momentum as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And learning from your mistakes. So, I mean, as long as we get the win, we can deal with the rest. You know what I mean? You can deal with that in a film room and blah, 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 the rest.
Absolutely.
But making catastrophic mistakes in a game, that's what we don't want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to agree with, everybody else. Kyle, does he know the word? There's a word called burnout. Yeah, I mean,
what is he
like people,
thinking?
you remember Nick Bosa at the end of that year, he was just so lethargic and worn out, and from the.
Don't understand it. He would never answer you if you ask him that question, though.
No, he would. He'd say something. He'd be a smart ass. He'd say something like,
yeah.
"I'll say you want me to lose the game just for you, do you?"
That sounds like him too. He's already paranoid. God.
But you got the rotational option there with the running backs. I mean, Mason. They're already calling him. What's that bloke that used to play for the Seahawks? It's retired now.
Marshawn Lynch.
They're already calling him, beast mode already. I mean, he showed Kyle. Like I said to you before, Ronbo, when the rookie comes out and he runs a TD in for 60 yards and that's it. Kyle just benches him. You'll never see him again.
Kyle doesn't care you're a rookie and know your role, and when your time comes, it will come. Because Kyle's got trust issues. He really does. You could be sparkling like a diamond out there, but your status, he's not going to change it until it's time to. So, but Elijah Mitchell has already got some time in. I don't know why he's not letting him play, unless he's worried about Elijah Mitchell getting hurt, which I am too. But, you cannot run McCaffrey to death.
Well, if you're worried about Elijah Mitchell getting hurt, you rotate the whole 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Because it could happen to anyone. Exactly.
Or you can rotate Mitchell and just Mitchell between Mitchell and Mason.
Yeah.
If you're that worried about it, but I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. Is there something they've done in practice, or is he in a dog box?
He's always been like this, though. He platooned 2 running backs from Matty B, and also the other running back. But he doesn't. Remember, Coleman start the game, and then Mostert would come in later. And he used to do that every game. It used to bother me. I said, why are you starting with Coleman? Why don't you start with Mostert? And now I wish he's like that now. He won't be.
But I think to myself, does this man think to himself, like, if I lose Christian McCaffrey, then now I have to go and change the whole playbook?
Pretty much.
Does he think that? I don't know. I would if I was in his shoes.
If anyone was trying to figure out what Kyle Shanahan's thinking, that would be really. I don't understand him sometimes. I don't question him because he gets things done, but the way he goes about things sometimes is definitely questionable.
I think if someone actually figured out how Kyle Shanahan thinks, they'd probably win the Nobel Peace Prize. But
man.
We've got a short week.
Yeah.
We can just learn from that, build momentum, and make sure hopefully the next time we play him, Kyle, sticks it right up, and we blow him out the second game. But
I mean, we've beaten him so many times.
Yeah. Ayuk, is he okay, Ronbo?
Somebody, I think it's a bruised shoulder. Otherwise, he wouldn't have came back in like Phil was saying. I think it is just a bruise, but it's gonna bother him for a bit. So I don't know. I hope it's not serious.
Well, yeah. Well, with a short week, that worries me a little bit because I don't know how much time they're going to get.
He doesn't have to play Thursday. You know what? I need Ronnie Bell in there anyway. I didn't know he was on the field. I saw him today. I said, "Oh, Bell's on the field." Oh, we're gonna run out of time. I'll see you Thursday, fam. Right.
All right, man.
I'm sorry. Monday. The game's Thursday. Tomorrow we're gonna do Monday Night Raw for a change. All right.
Yeah. All right, brother. Shout out to the usual suspects, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it, Tony. Have a great night. Or have a great day. Man. Tony's in his day. All right.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Tony. Steven in Rome. Steven. Rudy, how you like them apples? Rudy. Somebody said Rudy's always running the show. I wonder what they're talking about. If we had Cooper Kupp, we would have won that game walking away. You guys have had Cooper Kupp for years, and we've been beating you with him too. Oh, it's Donut and Nisha. Come on in, y'all.
I say,
ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
What's up, faithful? We did our thing, and Debo got one today. Brock Purdy is a grown man, so that defense did what they came. They would say, ooh la la.
Ooh la 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 la.
Hey, Rudy, ooh la la.
Ooh la 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 la.
What's up,
Jimmy Everett? Ready to go. All the culprits are coming and stinking up the place. Yes. God, that was fun. It was a little testy there the first half, though. I was real nervous. I ain't gonna lie. And mainly because of the embarrassment. I can handle a loss. It's early in the season. No big deal. But Rudy and his minions, I don't want to be bothered with them.
Oh, man, we ain't got time for that, Faithful. We ain't got time for that, Ronbo.
We ain't got time for that.
Hey, we was worried too, but we held it together. Like many calls said, we held our emotions together. We, got our medication on and everything, took a sip on something, and, they did their thing, baby. Yes. I'm glad that we won more than 3. I'm glad we almost won by 10, but that last 3 that they got was charity, and it's going to be all right next game.
It's all good. We still won, so bang, not again, y'all. Woo, woo.
But Donut, T, what was the point of kicking that field goal? I mean, if you ain't going for the touchdown, what are you doing?
I don't know, man.
That's a good question.
I think they thought they had a shot, but they did have one. In their
ass.
Because the thing is, my theory is that point was 7.5. And Donut, Tanisha, if we all would have put some money on that game, the 49ers going to cover that spread. And then we would have been laughing and partying up. I mean, just boogieing. And all of a sudden, Sean McVay says his kicker out of the field. What's he doing? No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Oh, hell no, he ain't. Boom.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
lost the bet.
Yes,
we
sir.
lost the bet. We lost the bet. I'd have been
Hey,
furious.
wasn't it a beautiful thing, Faithful, when Debo finally got his first touchdown of the season?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful way he ran it. And, hey, Slim Debo is back, y'all. We back in there.
And fast.
Yes, indeed.
That explosion when he on his first step. Ooh, Debo.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh-wee.
How about that straight arm CMC gave that one fool and he tried to get up on him and try to talk smack
In his
afterwards?
face. Oh, yeah, hell no.
Donut, you know who that was, don't you? That was Akello
Oh, yeah.
Witherspoon.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Spoon got up off the ground all upset. I said, what? That is Spoon. He was never that.
Yeah.
He wasn't such a badass when he was playing for us. What's gotten into him?
No. Hey, I don't. Hey, he still. He turned to all of a sudden he turned to a badass because we gave him away like bad tissue. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go, man. It was business. But now we appreciate your wannabe grownness, but hey, it didn't work today.
Not today, bro. Not today.
Hey, Brock Purdy. What'd you think about Brock?
Oh man, Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? I would give him, a straight up A. I normally give him an A+, but I give him a straight up A. On a couple of throws that he overthrown, you know what I'm saying? I'd say let's try to get a speedster in on that particular play if you want to go deep like that.
Danny Gray.
Because I think Ray McLeod would have ran and caught that mother duck plucker. You understand me?
Ray's got that
I mean, you
speed,
got
too.
people out there that's faster that will make that mark. You know what I'm saying? And all they try to do, hey, let's look on the bright side. At least he threw it past everybody. And
Yeah,
when
don't-
I mean
don't
past
underthrow.
everybody,
Yeah.
yes, he overthrew him, and our receivers was ahead, and it just went over their heads. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you're gonna make a mistake, don't make it too big. I'm not gonna eat your lunch for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep rolling.
And we did. We did in fine fashion. The defense, though, I'm telling you, the defense didn't worry me in the first half because I keep looking for domination, and they got handled. They got handled in the first half.
I think this is the way things were scripted. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100, you got people out there that has, tendencies, you know what I'm saying? And the system is working with Steve Wilkins, but it's kind of like some games this season I'm seeing today is going to be like Novocaine. Keep running what they do with the people we have, and it's going to work out just fine. You know what I'm saying? Whether we be the second half team like we always be, let's continue to score. And like a couple of callers say, hey, if you want to have a chance to be us, you need to score 30 because we have Brock Purdy.
That's hard to forget, ain't it?
I love that quote, man. I got your back on that.
Woo!
Yeah.
And we do. Every game, we haven't scored less than 30 ever with him.
So far, so good. That's where I love it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I hope Brandon Ayuk is going to be okay. Because we do have a game coming this Thursday. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, Mr. Ronbo, I wouldn't mind seeing a piece, if not a big piece, of my man Ronnie Bell. Let's get him out there. Let's get him some touches with your boy Debo, with Mr. Jawan Jennings, because he had an amazing game today also, with some spectacular grabs, and he was playing tough, and he kept his composure. Now, if he can do that for the rest of the season, let's get Ronnie Bell up in there. And if Brandon Ayuk got a rest, hey, let's get him going because the Giants ain't no punks.
No.
Yeah, the Giants ain't no punks, though, but I think we can make that rotation, with the receivers that, we have what it takes to get some speed out there and get them a different look that they're not used to.
And that's all. That's Kyle. He'll get around to it. We got to go, fam. But I'm going to see you and Tanisha tomorrow night on Raw. Hope you all got some time for us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Make time.
Oh, yes. But before we go, we just want to say, ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? One more time. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Goodbye, Ronbo. Goodbye, Faithful. And goodbye, Productions. Y'all have a good night. We did it. We see y'all tomorrow, baby.
Yes. Bang, Niner game, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Donut. Tanisha, on a great night. Oh, God.
You too.
Yes, this too was so much fun. Okie Niner says, good win, but Wilkes needs to go. Listen, guys, one thing we will always never hesitate to do is start firing people. We were going to get rid of, remember we were talking about getting Isaiah Oliver out of here? See? That's a mistake. Wait, Okie Niner. Thanks for the contribution, but we got to wait. We got to stop throwing people out. Ellis!
Yo. Ron Biggity.
Come on in, Ellis. So give us that synopsis of today's another victory.
Hold on a second. Let me take these AirPods off. You hear me?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. Wilkes was looking a little shaky.
Yeah, everybody's complaining.
Yeah, I don't know what and it took too long for him to get adjusted. You know, guys had to start making plays, you know, eventually because his packages, his defensive strategy was you know over there
questionable.
It was just getting, I don't know. It was looking kind of crazy. But I said Puka. I said Puka Natsua.
Yeah.
Nakua, whatever. I said him, Tutu, and I said Kyron Williams was going to come to play. And those were the three problems of the day.
Yes, they were.
Those were the three problems of the day.
Glad we got past them. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And Nakua is just, God, that dude is hard to bring down, too. Remember that time we had 2 and 3 guys trying to get him down, and he still refused to go down? See, that's how you get hurt. But still, it shows you how strong he is.
Who are you talking about?
Puka Nakua.
Or are you talking about Kyron? Yeah. You know he's a 5th-round pick, Ronbo?
Hey, when did we pick up Latu? But hey, is he a wide receiver or is he a tight end?
Say again?
Puka, is he a wide receiver or TE?
Puka? He's a slot.
Slot receiver.
He's slot. He's played slot. Yeah, he's been playing slot.
It's one of the biggest slots. You see, that's what the league is doing now. We used to have George coming out of the slot. That's what to do. He's going to be a handful coming out of the slot. That's why I'm glad we do have Isaiah Oliver. I ain't never talking about getting rid of him again. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, he had a really great stop today, and then he got that pick. So he made up, I guess, you know, for all of what he had, where he has been missing, and we haven't seen shit from him outside of those 2 big plays. So I mean, I'll take it, Ronbo, but you know, I don't want to jump out the window yet and make it just seem like he just, you know.
I'm just gonna say I ain't getting rid of him. I'll need to see some more now. I'm convinced he can play. I had questions about that earlier. I said, wait a minute, what do we get here? Tony said he was a good ball player and he played against us and did okay. I just wonder what happened. He's okay. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we need him. You know, we need him to be able to improve. We're gonna be, you know, we got some bigger wide receivers and stuff like that coming up that he's gonna need to. You know, he's gonna really show his expertise, his level of
big body,
you know, capability. Yeah, we got some guys coming. You know, that
had way really Nakua.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem, man. So you know, the Rams did all right with that pickup, and then Kyron Williams is running well for him, and Tutu's improved, like I was saying. So it ain't gonna be the next time we play. It'll be a little bit tougher, but I'm just hoping that Brock will not miss, you know, 2 TD, you know, like passes to people that are wide the fuck open. Okay, we cannot have that going on this team.
True.
If that was Trey or if that was anybody else, everybody would be like, see, that's why he can't do it. He can't do shit. He can't do this. He can't do that. Everybody has all these excuses and these outs for Brock. I'm just saying, he needs to get the damn job done, period.
Yes.
Just like any other. If had anybody else missed a guy wide open that many times. And then George was wide open up the seam a couple of times too. But I think, you know, Brock was kind of, you know, he was looking for you know, in the wrong. He's looking left to right, but he wasn't looking up the field. You know, George broke free, man.
Yeah,
George
you know
broke
what?
free a couple of times.
I get the feeling, I don't know what they work on in practice, but I could see where they need to do some work to build a little better chemistry. You know? Because those 3 touchdowns, those were his to take. I could see missing once, but not 3 times. So he'll get that down.
Yeah.
He's got the talent to do that, I think.
Yeah. He's you know, he's kind of, I don't know, man. I think Kyle was getting a little spooked earlier. I know he was a little pissed off. The defense wasn't playing well. But, you know, if Kyle can just, you know, start paying attention and saying, hey, Brock, this guy's going to be open. Look out for George. He's going to be wide open. If he can start kind of just getting in his ear a little bit and stop letting him kind of freelance and just do whatever in those kind of in the games, because he's kind of taking the leash off Brock and kind of letting him do his thing a little bit. But he needs to still be able to say, hey, look out for George. He's going to be wide open. Or look out for this. This is going to be wide open. You know, because he manipulates the defenses sometimes. The secondary sometimes he does well. But, shit, if you're going to do that, I mean, you know, when you look left, everyone's going to go left. So, you know, right or up the middle of the field to the right is going to be wide open. I mean, George was wide open a couple of times. I was like, dude.
George was his favorite guy last year. We got to stop, though, fam. You know, all we do after the game. Let me, but tomorrow night, we're going to be back tomorrow night and do the Raw. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All good. Hold on.
Bye, Ronbo.
Hi. Who's this?
Amari.
Amari. Hi, Amari. How you doing tonight? Or today?
Good.
Good to hear that. You sound good.
Good night.
Good night, Amari.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
All right, fam.
So adorable.
Give
my best to the best squad, too. All right.
Hey,
All right.
12 consecutive wins, Rudy.
Yeah.
We got 12 on you.
Love it. All right, fam. See you tomorrow.
All right.
The thing is, we don't have to be bothered with Rudy. Jimmy G49 says, Ronbo, the Niners play the Rams last game of the season. Is that right? By then, the playoff seeding will be set, and game will be meaningless. Niners will be resting their starters, except CMC. I hope so. You know, because the Rams are not going to be involved in the playoff seeding. But it would be nice to not have to do anything more than play Darnold can start and Ronnie Bell can be out there and Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell. You know, when you look at our depth, that's not a bad team. I'm just throwing out there at random some of the backup players. Hey, Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, winning. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. But you know what, Ronbo? We should have won. We should have just rolled right through the Rams. You know, we played like we were overhyped. You know, on paper, we look like a Super Bowl contender team. But today, we played no better than how the Jets played against the Bills or how the Bills played against the Jets. You know, our defense was lacking in the first half. Our offense couldn't get shit going to save their life throughout the entire game.
Played down to their level.
What irritates me the most, Ronbo, is that they knew our run game, and we still continue to do that run game. Our pass game was what was killing
they
them,
stopped it, too.
but we still kept going. And then you know what the worst part is, though, Ronbo, is that we have other running backs. I don't know where Jordan Mason was. I don't know where Elijah Mitchell was. I don't know where TDP was at, but we just kept beating poor McCaffrey down to the ground.
TDP didn't even dress
We
up
have
for the
Kittle.
game.
Yeah. I mean, like, damn. I mean, I know McCaffrey is supposed to be like a stellar, you know, running back, but I mean, hell, we're not trying to kill him. Because what happens next? We injure McCaffrey. Who else we got now?
Nobody. Well, we
And
have,
then-
but I mean, they're not McCaffrey. And this is only week 2. Take it easy on him.
Exactly.
Kyle.
And then our defense, I don't know why they kept letting Puka Nacua go out and just catch it, just free will. You know, nobody was guarding him, and if
Wide
he did,
open.
he get shaken off super easy.
All
And I'm
of
like,
them are
I get
wide
he's a
open, though,
rookie,
Steve.
But I mean,
Every last receiver is
it's-
always wide open, usually. Strange.
and he's a tight end. He's a tight end. He shouldn't be dusting our CVs like that. He shouldn't be dusting our defensive backs. We should be sticking him. He's a tight end. There's no way he should be getting that many passes. That just exploits
You're
everything.
talking about Nakua, right?
that the Niners
Yeah, that's what I thought.
offense.
That's got to be
Yeah.
a tight end. Yeah.
He is
But
a
they run
tight
him out
end.
of the
He-
slot.
What's crazy? But what throws me for a loop, Ronbo, is that we got 2 turnovers. No, 3. We forced them 3 times to give us the ball, and we came up with nothing. Nothing, maybe about 6 points, and that was for 3 field goals.
Oh. You know,
So
we didn't get started till they got ahead. It's like the 49ers woke up. Whoa! 17-10, guys. Let's go. Guys, it did not need to get to this point for you to decide to play. Oh, I was upset. God.
Yeah,
Because they
man,
ran
like,
145.
It was like they were.
They ran a 2-minute drill and immediately got into the end zone. Immediately. I was like, oh, where's this been all day?
And then the fouls, Ronbo. The fouls is what was killing us. Because we actually did it. We did it to ourselves again. We walked them to the end zone. There was an entire point in time where our offense kept holding, or like using illegal hands to the face, and it's like, bro, come on, we gotta do better than that.
Well, you know, Kyle's only going to put up with that so long. He gets pissed off about that. They'll end up, I don't know what he does to him, but we've had this kind of years where we started off with a lot of penalties, and all of a sudden we didn't. I don't know what he did to him, but they'll iron that out, I'm pretty sure.
Bro, it's like they forgot how to play. It was like watching Colorado State University versus Colorado. I mean, I know that's what the game everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
But look at the competition. You know, and it's just it was annoying. It was annoying because we ran right through Pittsburgh, who arguably I think is probably better defensive wise than the Rams.
Well, no doubt.
Arguably.
Yeah. No,
But
if you
we
got
couldn't get
TJ,
nothing.
yeah, they don't have a TJ. I mean, well, because Darnold didn't. I mean, not Darnold. I mean, Donald. He didn't get started today. Aaron could not get off. We contained him all day.
Yeah, and that's the tricky part about it is that nothing was getting going, nothing at all. And that's the irritating is that it looked like they were trying, but it looked like they were trying about half-assed, you know?
I know. That's exactly what I thought. Steve, we got to stop.
Like, and that was on both.
We'll keep it short and sweet tonight, but listen, tomorrow we'll be back for Raw. Let's get into it, okay?
All right, I will.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you.
All right. Good night, Ronbo.
All right. B-Ham. B-Ham has got a little ram. He got a little ram running around his house. B-Ham.
Ronbo.
But I know your son does not want to talk to you.
Always good to be a 49er fan, Ronbo.
Listen, B-Ham, buy your son, get him a jersey and get him a cap and lay it on top of his dresser or wherever he is and tell him, look, ain't no point in us being separated by a team. Stop acting silly and root for the 49ers.
It's like this right here, Ronbo. It's like this.
Yeah.
I went in this room early this morning and told them they were going to get their ass kicked, you know. So come on right here. I got him standing right here. He's standing right here beside us, Ronbo. I think my hot pocket done. Mike, I can take you real quick. And he don't want to talk. He said he wanted to talk to you, Ronbo. So instead of me doing the talking, Ronbo, I'm going to let him do some talking.
Please.
Hold on a second.
Please, let me talk to him.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. What is your name again?
My name is Cordarius.
Kadarius. Kadarius, explain to me. Did I pronounce that wrong? Cadero?
Quindarius.
Quindarius. Quinn D.
Yes.
Explain to me, as in your words, what took place today, and was the outcome what you expected, or were you surprised?
I'll be honest, it was the outcome that I expected, but I am glad that it wasn't a blowout. You know, my team came out there. They played hard. I'm glad that we wasn't down 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. It was a very close game, and it was a dogfight out there. But I'm glad to see where we at and like where we can go on from.
You know, I gotta respect. You know what? We don't know anything about all those young players you got out there now. The thing is, I have to agree with you. They did put up a showing. I was definitely concerned the whole first half. I got to give y'all credit. It's a young team that's got some promise.
You got to understand this, Ronbo. You know, a lot of people has been talking, yeah, we should have blew them out. We should have did this. McVay and the Rams is running the same system as the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing about it is when you got old players like Cooper Kupp and them bums that they used to have, we knew where the ball was going.
True.
But see, now y'all got a bunch of new players, and we don't know nothing about any of these new players. So what we had to do was figure out, hey, what is they liking to do with these new players? It took a little time that first half. That boy Brock Purdy showed some big cojones the way he went in that end zone, you know, right before half, the tie of the ball game.
Yeah.
But that second half, I seen, you know, I got to get out of my mind. We don't have D'Amico Ryans anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Or
I'm getting acclimated with this coordinator we got. But as long as we 2-0, he called it up right. I can't say nothing about it, Ronbo. It was a division opponent. They played us like there wasn't a division opponent. We just need to rest. Because I don't know what did our ghetto cousins our Mexican cousins from the South do. I don't know how they end up going out there losing to the Giants. But we need to get ready for Thursday because, you know, that's the season opener right there at the home, baby. We got to come in now. We got to come in there playing like we played Pittsburgh. But hey, we scored 60 points in 2 games, Ronbo.
You know, 30 points is that's the bottom line.
I can't ask for too much.
Yeah, we got to keep that up. I wonder how long we can keep that up. 30 points a week. That is really. But you know what? The firepower we got, it's supposed to be that, though. And today could have been a real blowout. There's a couple touchdowns for sure that would have made a difference.
I'm not really worried about those 2 plays Brock Purdy missed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll get that. He'll get that better.
I mean, how often do we go deep like that? You feel me? How often do we go deep?
This is the thing. And I've always said, you know, if Kyle worked on that more often, it wouldn't look like it was so foreign to these guys. So, yeah, I agree.
Exactly. So we don't go deep like that, Ronbo. So for the plays and the playmakers we have, the way we go out there and get off, we just need Brock Purdy to continue to be the point guard. Just get the play. Debo gonna do his thing. I hope Ayuk is not gonna be down for too long because that's really our playmaker.
I know.
I really feel like Ayuk is emerging into his own. He might be the number 1 wide receiver for real.
Oh, no doubt. We got to go to OBM. Let me see the ball because you know how we do after the game. And I'll be looking.
Hey, give my son a go down as far as one time.
Quindarius, are you ready for this? Nana! Quinn, we gonna play you again this season. Don't give up.
Yes, sir. I got one too. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh no.
Go!
He's been working on that. He was ready for me. Good, Darius, you ain't right. You know what? I can't wait to play again.
Oh yeah.
All right, fam.
Have a good one, Ronbo.
You too. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, God. And, hey, George.
Watch
out for that tree. Boom. George, as soon as I said your name, I remember it such a long time, George, I'd forgotten. I said, wait, that's George. Boom, boom, boom,
Ronbo.
boom, boom. George.
So I want to apologize first and foremost.
How come?
I haven't been on.
Oh.
The reason is because I don't know how you do it, man. I really don't know how you do it.
What?
But you are 100% invested on this team, right?
Oh, I love this
I did that last season.
Yeah.
I did that last season 100%, and I'd probably say 110%. And, you know, we lost
and NFC
in the NFC champion, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Hey, man, I had to take a break.
I feel you on that.
I had to take a break.
I do.
I would see your notifications pop up on my YouTube, and they were like, hey, Ronbo's on, this and that. I just couldn't. I had to wait until the season started. But today, was I scared? Yes. As any, and no Niner can come in here and say they weren't scared about today losing the game, right?
I agree.
We all believe in Kyle Shanahan, but in the very beginning, when it was super close and they went up ahead, everything, we're all sweating it, all of us, right?
Especially me.
But I just want to give a shout out. I just want to give a shout out to like Ronnie Bell. He did well. As soon as Ayuk went down, like he came in and stepped up, and he did really well. Ronnie Bell. As a defense, we didn't get to the quarterback,
I know that's really
which we should have. But here's the thing, Ronbo. You know what McVay did today?
Kept his quarterback
He played
running.
a Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
No, he kept the Kyle Shanahan offense, which is release it quick.
Get rid of the ball.
What did Jimmy do? Great. Release
rid of
it
the
quick.
ball.
What does Brock Purdy do? Great.
Get
rid of the ball quick. What did Matthew Stafford do today? Get rid of the ball. Usually when he tries to look for that long play, we sack him. But today, it was very minimal, you know? So he came in with that Kyle Shanahan mentality. But in the end, Kyle Shanahan still had the upper hand and said, hey, I am still the master. You know, you're just a student. So,
And
but
by the
other
way,
than that,
a couple
Ronbo,
times that he did wait to go downfield, we did get his butt. Fred came in there and it rained on him like the biggest storm in L.A.
Yep. And I kid you not, Ronbo, like we all see talent when we see it, and that Rams wide receiver, he's going to be something special for them.
Nakua.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll tell you this. I picked them up on fantasy football last
Smart
week.
move.
And I should have started him. I didn't because he was going up against the Niners defense, and I felt like the Niners defense was going to do a lot better. But, hey, he had a hell of a game. We got to give respects to that, you know.
I did.
But other than that, Rombo, everybody knows, all the media knows, as much as they hate on us, we're a solid team. So I'm not too worried, man. You know, like, even if we took the loss today, that wouldn't have hurt us. So it's a short week. We got to prepare. Short week. We got to prepare. But I feel like we're going to smash on the Giants. Other than that, I always thank you, Ronbo, production, everybody that makes this happen. So once again, I know I didn't come through, but I had to take some time off, you know, recoup. But we're here, baby.
Yes.
And one last thing before I go. Where's Rudy?
I know, right? I'm gonna be looking for him a little later on.
Where's Rudy, baby? Where's Rudy?
He's sitting down in that little blue room.
Where's Ramilia Sports, mister? I talk a lot of smack on Twitter.
All the time?
Whenever there's a time and everything. Where is he?
Oh, so annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Rudy is a no-show, no-call, no-show. So he should get fired for the Rams. So, all right, Ronbo. Thank you very much for taking my call. I'm glad I made you laugh and everything. I sent you a message. I'm an airbrush artist. I want to make you a shirt, Ronbo. But check out your Twitter messages. I sent you a message, man.
All right, George.
So
I'll do that.
All right. Other than that, goodbye, faithful. Let's get this, baby. All right.
George.
Good night, man.
Night, George. This makes it so much fun. Rudy. And he's got a couple of sidekicks now too. Man. Nigel!
Ronbo, what's up, man?
Nigel, winning and winning a game, it was a must-win. As far as I was concerned, that was a must-win game. I could stand losing against the Giants and maybe even the Cowboys, but you cannot. No, wait a minute. I take that guy. You can't. I can't stand losing to the Cowboys. The Cardinals, I don't mind them. I don't have a hate for them, but the friggin' Rams and their fans, man. God, Hawks and Rams fans.
Oh gosh.
God, they're just God.
I was at that game, Ronbo. I was at that game. My voice is kind of messed up right now. But, yeah, I was at the game. You know, I was on the visitor side up. I was pretty high up, but I think I told you the last time I talked to you a few days ago. We took my son out to for his birthday. Today's his birthday, we live in Diego. But yeah. Yep, he went out there. We went out there for his birthday. In the first half, they had us kind of a little bit
like everybody else scared.
We weren't like scared, but we were like, okay, well, this is a game. This is a game. They're trying to get us, but you know, when you're around your people and stuff, and other people are rooting for the 49ers, we don't lose faith.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like we're sitting there. We know that we got a chance. Niners are coming out to get it, and you could just kind of feel the vibe. The Rams were there to win. You know, they weren't there to get punked out by the Niners. McVay wasn't going to let his guys just be punked out the whole game, and you could feel it. You know, even the fans they wanted to win against us. This is not. I know a lot of the people are like, "Hey, Purdy should have hit this," or our defense should have did that offense. No, it wasn't that easy. That Rams team, they came out there and they were trying to kick our butts.
It looked like it.
You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get that W. Yeah. They were not going to lay down for us. And you could feel it immediately from the fans and even the team when they came on. You could just sense it, you know? It was just one of those things.
It came out fast.
They're at home. Ronbo, how many times have we beat them at home or beat them in the regular season in a row, like 9, 10? Like
10.
A bunch.
Somebody said 12. I thought it was just 10.
No, I think it's 10. Yeah, it's not 12 yet. But no, they're not. They were not coming to freaking lose this game, and they were doing everything in their power to beat us. But you know, we just have that big brother mentality against them, and that's just the way it is. Purdy, Garoppolo. Didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to go out there and we're going to get that win one way or another.
He's one of those wins.
It might not be Nick Mullins. Yep. It ain't going to be pretty, but we get the W, you know? And it's just a division rival. That, you know, that's probably right now one of our most hated and, you know, McVay there, he's not trying to lose. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. As ugly as the win might have looked to other people, in person, you could tell that they were there ready to fight for that win. And I commend our Niners, 3-0, by the way, 3-0. We're 3-0.
We got to wait till we haven't played the Giants yet. You got to wait till Thursday for 3-0.
Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry. 2-0. 2-0. You know, against the Rams, you know, it was a good win. That's all I got to say, Ronbo. Anyway, man, thanks for taking my call and everything. But,
pleasure to take your call.
Yeah.
Nigel, happy birthday to the little guy out there. Well, I'll be back tomorrow night for Raw, and we can get into it a little more. All right?
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, y'all have a good night. Just know our Niners, they did what they had to do to get the win. Even though it was ugly, we got it. We
still got it.
So y'all have a good night, man. Thanks.
All right. Good night, Nigel.
Yeah. Yeah, good night.
It's Shabazz. I'm glad. Shabazz, get in here, man. We have missed you. Shabazz, I can't wait. Shabazz got to get on his phone. I got it.
Ronbo.
There he is. Hey, Shabazz. Shabazz.
What's going on?
Did you jump on this bet?
Yeah, I did.
Did you take you took 7.5? Did you see what McVay did to you and probably thousands of others? That was
covered for me.
What he did? Huh?
He covered for me. He covered for me.
Oh,
I had it close. I had it.
You had it close.
4 or 5, and he covered for me. He covered for me.
Sure did, because
that field goal was for Vegas. He covered for me. I had to win.
Go ahead. You don't need to win the game.
The line started out at 7.5, so I cheated it up.
You can cheat up on your parlay. So I bought the points for the Rams just in case we beat them by 8. So with me buying those points, that allowed me to win the game.
Right? Because that was almost a 20-10 win, and the 49ers couldn't convert that first down. Yeah.
And Ronbo, if they make it 10, then I lose because I cheated it up to 8.5. Okay? It started out at 7. It went down to 6 at Caesars. So Caesars will let you cheat it up 2 points. So I cheated that thing up. Ronbo.
I tell you, how did you calculate? I'm trying to understand how they came up with that 7. It's the week started out 8 points. For a week or two, it was 8 points, right? And then all of a sudden, it came down to 7-5 just the other day.
When the bench go, then that's when they start dropping it.
Yeah, that's right.
What everybody
it's all fan generated. That's right.
When the bench go, then that's when they start dropping it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it drops. I tell you what I picked too. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Faithful.
You picked the Cowboys.
I took the Sea Chickens over Detroit.
Did you?
I knew it.
I ain't mad at that.
I did,
I'm surprised that you thought that way because I thought they was just gonna mop the floor with the Chickens because that team was.
Because they've been on the street, but I knew they was due. There's always one upset every week I look, and you got to remember, Ronbo. All the money after Detroit beat Kansas City, all the money is gonna ride in on Detroit. So everybody, you don't think 90% of Vegas bet went in on Detroit because they just beat Kansas City. So you got to think like Las Vegas, Nevada. Come on, the ref helped them that whole time. All the big penalties, everything.
I knew and the refs get paid too. I know it.
Oh yeah, they get paid, and the refs gamble.
Yeah. So
I mean, come on, this is America. It's America. It's the American way.
Exactly.
Shout out to the defense. Shout out to what I've been observing the last 2 games. I was in fear of. Brock has put all my fears to rest. They'll turn the ball over. I got PTSD from watching Jimmy play quarterback. Even when you got a bad snap, he immediately got on it. I've seen Jimmy look around like Cam Newton, like, where's the ball? It's under you, Jimmy. Get the ball. He protects the ball. So if you protect the ball and you continue to put up 30 points,
everybody should be happy.
Everybody everybody like, well, I'm not all in. How could you not be all in? And the boy hit 30 points a game. And I mean, we don't want to jinx him, but the boy turned the ball over. That's what's important.
And the thing is, we scored 30 points, and he didn't have his best day. This is Brock's maybe his worst performance of the entire time he's been. Because those shots, he was making those shots before. He's missing the day, but I doubt he does that again. He was upset with himself. So, but still, Debo McCaffrey, they got off. I knew it.
Right. And you're right. They had a game. But they always have a game against Mary's Little Lamb. So it is what it is. So, you got to be happy. You have to take the good with the bad. It's a division game.
Yeah, and there's that.
Right, and we can't complain, and we got to be happy for that. And we got to look forward to, hopefully, Shanahan don't be an idiot like some of the callers said earlier. Please, don't overload McCaffrey and let Ayuk stay off because I was watching that Giants game and Saquon went out. And if Saquon's out, we don't need to be playing 30 starters. Not that we can't win, but if you rest Ayuk can get off till October 1st, so we play the Cardinals.
And the rest, that's right. We got a bye week.
Yeah,
Shabazz,
it's basically a bye.
Shabazz, we got to go after the game. You know how we do. I'm telling you what, be back tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw, though.
All right, I'm going to check in Ronbo.
I'm looking forward to it.
Shout out to my people from the Memphis Empire that showed up to the game. And so far, showed up and showed out. Not a faithful. And we're going to have a good year. And as long as we can stay on this path, then, hey, we can do what we do.
That's right.
Bang, bang, not a game.
There he goes. Shabazz. I'll see you tomorrow night, fam. All right.
All right, bro.
And, Jalen. Jalen.
Geno Smith a joke. The Cardinals always choke, and the Rams thought they were gonna get a win. But hey, that was also a joke. What's up, Ronbo? Ronbo, let me go ahead and release some stress off of some of these 49ers fans because I know my time is short, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get some of this anxiety we got off of us. Ronbo, even though we do sweep these goofy bums every single year, I'll give it to them one game. They're gonna keep it close. They're gonna keep it close one game, Ronbo. We can even go back to 2019, that last game of the season, where we had to come back and Emmanuel Sanders caught that ball on third down. That was a close game.
Yeah.
We can go back to the year where we had to beat them to make the playoffs. That was a close game. Earlier that year, we blew them out like 30-10. So, Ronbo, I know every year, one game, the Rams, Sean McVay, he gonna compete. He gonna pull up.
Yep.
But at the next game we play them, if it ain't, it's gonna be a blowout. We're gonna blow them out at Levi's, Ronbo. We're going to blow them out.
I'm looking forward to that.
They gonna play us tough one game. I'm gonna give it to them. They're gonna play us tough one game. They're gonna keep it close. But that second game, once we realize what they doing and how they running stuff, we kick their ass, Ronbo. Every time. Or we either kick their ass the first game and then they catch on to what we do and they keep it close the second time around. But we always blow them out one game and then they keep it close another.
You know that's
true. I mean, you can go back and you can look at the film on it.
I just realized the scores. That's true. There's always one game they seem to play pretty good.
And then the next game, we kick their ass, and we like, wow, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, wait till come to Levi's. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, so I'm going to be honest with you, Ron, but I was never nervous about it because I thought back to that 2019 game where we was down 16-0. And I said we came back and we won that. I thought back to that game where we had to make it into the playoffs in overtime. We came back and won that. So I'm like, they always gonna play us tough one game, Ronbo. So I was like, all right, y'all played us tough this game, but y'all know what's up when we play y'all that second time. It's gonna be a blowout.
Yep.
It's gonna be a blowout. They're not gonna be able to compete with the 49ers for 2 games. Ain't no way. There's no way.
Especially we've seen them once, because that's a bunch of newbies out there too. We didn't know nothing about. They surprised us.
Exactly, Ronbo. We knew nothing about them. This second time around, when we get the scheme against them and know what they're gonna do, Ronbo, is over with. You can go back, you can look at the scores from these games, Ronbo. It was close games, and then it was a blowout. Ronbo, I wasn't worried. I was not. Offensive line looked good. You know, we kept Aaron Donald at bay.
He looked frustrated, didn't he? They could put the camera on him.
Ronbo, I'm telling you, Ronbo, I think Aaron Donald's gonna ask for a trade. I'm telling you. If they looking bad by week 7, week 8, if let's say the Rams are 2-5, Aaron going out of there. I'd want out of there.
I don't think he wants to. No, he doesn't have to go out like that. I mean, this dude's been a legend. Why is he going to go out with the Rams like that?
If I was him, I'd want to go to Pittsburgh, Rumble, because he went to Penn State.
Yep.
And he's from Pittsburgh. And if they get him with T.J. Watt and Cameron Hayward, and they can,
can they afford that though? That kind of
they
always
aren't,
how much.
The Steelers ain't paying nobody, but like T.J. Watt and Cam Hayward, I can't really think anybody else they paying. And Minka, like 3 guys.
That's right. All those guys are young on that team.
Everybody
guys, Najee, Pickett,
he hasn't got
all
paid.
these guys got those are rookie contracts. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, but like Ronbo, I dead ass was not nervous during this game at all. I was like, okay, Rams, so this y'all game that y'all gonna give us that's gonna be close and it's gonna be competitive. But this second game we play Ronbo, and it's gonna be, I think, on prime time. I'm pretty sure this gonna be a Sunday night game at Levi's. Come on, Ronbo, you know how this go. You know how that's gonna go.
At
Levi's, boy.
Jay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow night. All right. I'm fading fast.
Ronbo, we still the kings of the West. Kyle and Nee need a 2-year rest. And Gene D and Rudy, they gonna stop coming in here because the 49ers going to continue to be the best. Let's not forget, y'all, the Cowboys suck. Raiders suck. And damn it, Nick Mullins beat them and he ain't even give a fuck. I mean, give me another shout out, Ronbo. Yeah, Nick Mullins beat the Seahawks and the Rams. Ronbo, bet you didn't know that.
I did. I mean, I loved it. So I just got to mention, don't leave Lichtenstein names out of that. Everybody we've had has beaten the Rams. Except for C.J. Beathard.
Man. Oh, CJ didn't get one? Oh, he did.
No, him and Hoyer
everybody
didn't
else
do it.
did, though. Yeah, everybody else got one on them, though. Everybody else. I mean, everybody got one. It's like prom queen on prom night, man. We just passed her around. Lord have mercy.
All right, Dennis. I see them all, fam. Oh, God. All right, hey, Jacko, I see you. Hey, give me Oh, break. God, we've done the break in a long time. Break, get in here, man.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, man?
Break doing all right. You're a little weary here, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just loving this. Break, my biggest concern, it's petty, it's childish, it's silly, but my biggest concern was losing to the Rams and having to listen to Rudy piss me off like he does every day at the next level. Oh, God. So,
yeah, no, I feel you. There's a lot of Rams fans where I'm at. It's an ugly feeling to have to hear them.
Ooh.
But it's been a while since we've heard them regular season. Obviously, they got us in that championship game, but we seem like we own them pretty good in the regular season. But yeah, no, I'm glad we didn't have to. I'm glad we didn't have to hear the Rams fans come out and talk all that smack. But it had me nervous for a little bit. It's got me thinking. I called in because one thing that kind of concerned me watching that game was I feel like Brandon Ayuk, when he was a little banged up, it made me think like if something were to happen to him or even Debo, it feels like this team could be like they don't have that next man up that could take over that and we'll be fine. It felt a little scary to me. So like I feel like our depth isn't quite there as much as I thought it might have been. So we're real top heavy, and I don't think we could afford to lose BA or Debo or one of those guys, man. It changes everything, you know what I mean? Their coverages and everything. So
because those guys are big time game changers. I don't think there's no depth for guys like that. You could get somebody to come in and fill in. Ronnie Bell might hold his own, but it still won't be to that level. Yeah, I see what you're talking. Yeah, I worry about that too.
It just made me a little nervous seeing Brandon going down a lot. And I don't know if that's just we played Thursday, so it's a quick turnaround, and playing at home against the Giants. So if he's banged up, maybe it'd be a good time to, let him sit out a little bit, get some rest. Get some guys like Ronnie Bell up and Ray and those kind of guys. But
Juwan.
Yeah, no,
I think hold it on.
Yeah, Juwan. Yeah, it'd definitely be a good idea to get them some run, but. It just, like I said, it made me a little bit nervous when he went down a couple of times. But other than that, man, good game from McCaffrey again. It's just it almost like got to pinch myself all the time that we got him. It still sometimes doesn't feel real, man. It feels like cheating that we were able to get that guy, man. So
it is. No doubt about
it. It's just so fun to watch him play, man. I'm not sure. I got to rewatch the game. I was really busy today trying to have some stuff going on with my kids, and I couldn't really sit and watch the game like I normally do. But I didn't see a lot of – we weren't really getting to Stafford. I don't know if that was the line holding up or we were just really dominating. I don't know what that was about, but
their offensive line.
Their
offensive line's better than gets credit. You know what? And from now on, people need to realize the Rams have built an offensive line. It's not bad.
Yeah, well, maybe because I didn't feel like we're getting any pressure at all, and that was a big that was a big problem. So Nick did a little bit. I mean, he was getting there, but he wasn't finishing. I haven't seen Hargrave really contribute yet, really big time yet. I'm kind of waiting for him to have a breakout. So yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned there might have been a letdown from game one, and we can't be perfect every week. I mean, the first game was pretty awesome, so there's going to be a little letdown here and there, I guess.
At least some, especially traveling back from Pittsburgh. They're going to having the 49ers go back West Coast, East Coast like that is really bothering me too. I mean, that's just why do they put that schedule?
Is it just me, or do we open on the road every single year now?
Every year.
We don't have our home games until like week 3?
Right, we never open anywhere in the West. Always got to go all the way to the East Coast. I said, why do they do that? And every year.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too fair. Yeah, it's happening all the time, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, I'm looking forward to Thursday's game. That should be going to be against a wounded team. I think Saquon's going to be out.
Yeah.
So, that'll help. So
and make Danny Dimes beat us.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Laugh. I was laughing about the Rams, so I'm not laughing.
Yeah, anything could happen. Well, you know one thing too, man. I love Dre so much, but man, they got to talk to him about those. He's just playing on that fine line where he's catching all those penalties, and it's gonna come back to hurt us. And I love his aggression. I don't want him to change, but man, he's just like. It's happening almost every game, where he's got one of those personal fouls or just late hits or.
It does happen every
another
game.
one that didn't get called. So.
He doesn't miss a game now, so he's got to tone it down a little bit. He plays a high level of aggression. I agree. I don't want him to stop that, but you got to control that, Dre. You're gonna hurt us if you don't. Anyway.
Yeah, it's me a little nervous. I mean, yeah. But it's quick today. Yeah, I will.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll definitely get at you another time, Ronbo. Yeah.
All right.
You go ahead, man.
Great to hear
from
you.
Good evening.
I'll be back tomorrow night if you got time, Break. All right.
Yeah. For sure. I'll give you a call. All right.
Looking forward to it, Break. Night. And Tyler, get it there with congratulations to you two. They came behind. I was watching that game, Tony. That was pretty good, man. I mean, you guys came back from that game. That showed a character of a winner.
Yeah. Good evening, Ronbo, and congratulations on your victory.
Oh, yeah, we had to have it because, you know what? I didn't even know if I could do this tonight. Rudy would have been in here and all his folks. Oh, it would have got ugly. Who?
And where's Rudy and Chris and Jim, Kim Everett, and all them at now? Where they at?
And it would have been. I seen a couple more in there during the game too. They got an army, or a small one anyway.
Yeah, Chrissy, Jim, Kim Everett was in during the game, but he was crying and whining, and I was on him too. He was whining.
I saw that one time. Sharice is just relentless. I love the way she continues on.
Oh
him.
yeah.
Just Sharice, keep doing God's work.
I told the chat. I said, your Niner team, y'all got to stop playing with these inferior opponents and giving them hope. They
and that's the truth. Because the Rams looked like they were as good as we were in the first half. They really did. And it was bothering me. I said, this isn't right. Why are we struggling with the Rams?
I heard you. You said they were lazy. The Niners weren't lazy. You know what they were, Rambo?
What were they?
To me, it seemed like they were sleepwalking the first half.
They looked like they were bored, and they didn't take the Rams serious. I said, don't do this, y'all. Y'all got to play that team or they will beat you. Oh.
Y'all got to get out of that zone. Y'all be playing off these receivers, man. Y'all be playing too far off.
Wait, right. I don't mind if they do that, but not that far.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not Tyreek Hill.
I'm very happy at your free agent signee from Atlanta. Isaiah Oliver stopped a third down play on that tackle.
Yeah.
He stopped that third down play on another tackle at the end of the game.
Yep.
And he got one of Stafford's 2 picks.
I ain't got nothing bad more to say about him. I was concerned. I said, wait a minute. What's wrong with him? No, he just doesn't like to practice.
Yeah. Keep him inside. I play him outside. Keep him inside. That's what. As you see, that 210 frame, he tackles.
Yeah, who's that he brought down? That wasn't Nakua, was it? Anyway, the tackle was a wipeout. I loved it. And he put his entire self into that tackle. Gotta appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because too many guys drag a defender down the field. Makes me so mad.
Yep.
So,
Ronbo, the scoring was up in the NFL. Most of the games were over the total today, except for the game that you thought was going to be over was way under the KC Jacksonville game. Only 23 points scored.
Who won that game?
KC won.
Oh, they did win it. Okay.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley caught a touchdown, but he was out of bounds late in the game. And Ronbo, you called this one too. Ronbo, you a soothsayer. There's going to be trouble in Denver. You said it. There's trouble in Denver. They always
no, you could see that coming because, this is not going to last. That experiment ends by this year. That's not going to keep going on and on. Sean Payton, him and Russell Wilson, everybody's not going to be able to stay in the same city.
But today, Ronbo, it wasn't Russell Wilson's fault. The Broncos was up 21-10 in that game.
Oh, the defense gave it up?
Defense let them down. Oh, and Russell Wilson, you'll see it later, Ronbo. They were down by 8. On the last play of the game, he threw a Hail Mary that got tipped for a touchdown. And they just didn't get the 2-point conversion. You'll see it.
Wow.
And Chase Young looks like his former self, Ronbo. Him and Deron Payne at the end of the game, they had a Russell Wilson sandwich. And then on another play, Chase Young hunted Russell Wilson down like he stole something from him. Like this defensive line. I think they had like 6 sacks.
Russell Wilson, there's a lot of big players I really do believe would love to just mangle him up. Because the dude has got a way. I gave Russell Wilson, I've already anointed him one of the greatest deep ball throwers I've ever seen in my entire life at any level. Some of the things he could do with that football, and some of those, I've seen Tyler Lockett running down the field. This is way back when Russell Wilson was beating us as well. He would run way deep down the field. The ball would drop like a basketball into a net. Lockett would maybe shift his head a little bit to the left, and it would fall right in his hands. I said, you know what? There's no covering that kind of throw. How does he do that?
You remember the biggest trade heist of the all time, the Herschel Walker trade? When Dallas got all those picks.
Yeah.
The Russell Wilson trade will be known as the second greatest trade heist.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Seattle's very happy.
Right? Because they're going to build their whole team behind Russell's picks. They really can.
Geno Smith came back, Ronbo. He did good today. He did good. I was surprised.
And you and me both, because I thought
Detroit
was just going to clean him up.
Yeah, I noticed how you see Don Burr in here tonight.
As a matter of fact, you're right. Donnie, come on in here. Don, come on now. By now we become family. We'll come and give you a hug.
All right.
I don't like the Hawks either.
Yeah, well, Don Burr's in hiding. I guarantee you he's watching. Hey, Don, if you're listening, that's not the last loss y'all going to get because we coming to Detroit next week and we going to beat y'all. Ronbo, Bazan Robinson, Ronbo, 15 carries, 124 yards, another 48 yards receiving. He reminds me of Christian McCaffrey.
Damn, sounds like it
with
too.
The moves. Yeah.
And I tell you what, this season's going to be real interesting. It's shaping up and starting out like it's going to be really interesting. Patrick Mahomes loses.
I didn't think
his
we was going to win. I really didn't think we was going to win. But Ronbo, I see a difference in our defense with all these new players. No more comebacks. Because Green Bay had the chance to come down and score with a minute something left. We stopped all that.
I was watching that. All they were talking about was Jordan Love the whole time. And then all of a sudden, you guys start coming around, close the gap. And if I look at this, Falcons are not, because I think I took off to get back started here. The Falcons are down just how many points? 5? You guys down?
We were down 24-12, 24-12, and then they went down the field. Desmond Ridder ran it in for a touchdown.
Yes, I saw that. Ridder ran it in for a touchdown. Yeah.
Yep, that was a good call too. That made it 24-19. Then it was like 5 minutes something left. We went down, kicked the field goal. 24-22, and then we got the ball back again, went down, kicked the game winner.
You couldn't write it up or even the script couldn't have looked any different. That's perfect. My God.
Oh, and we almost on that last drive, my second round pick from last year, Arnold Ebiketie, the one that went to Penn State after Parsons. He knocked the crap out of Love. We almost had him. He got rid of the ball right as he hit him. And then Grady Jarrett on the next play almost got him. I'm like, man, I love this pressure.
That's what it takes when you got to have a pass rush. So we're going to go. I'm going to go. I tell you what, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to do Monday Night Raw this week.
Monday Night Raw?
Because we got a
Ronbo,
short week.
I was putting in the comments, I was on your live.
Matthew Stafford did what you and I both knew he was going to do. He threw those picks. That's what he does.
And Matthew Stafford, man, I was wondering when he was going to do it, but I knew he was going to do it. But when is he going to get it done?
Yeah.
It was getting worrisome. Boom! Oh!
Yeah,
the first one wasn't his fault,
and
but the second one was clearly his fault.
He came up with the saying, Stafford does what Stafford does. Man, I put it in the comments.
Doing the Stafford.
So congratulations, Ronbo. I'll see you tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Texas boy, your Cowboys are overhyped and overrated. You ain't played nobody. Ronbo, Dak was dinking and dunking all day and running the ball. They will not let Dak throw.
You better get picked. Congratulations to you too, Tony.
Coming.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, sir.
All right. Woo! Long day. Anyway, fam, let me go ahead. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Really appreciate it. You know this. And please subscribe so we can find you for the next, which, by the way, is tomorrow. And like. I love likes. Oh, it's going to be a Victory Monday. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Night.